of a cavern underneath a mountain, searching for a certain circlet at the behest of a Rakshasa named Zogrossoth. You were able to put together the magic sledgehammer you needed to break down the door into the vault, inside of which you found the circlet, which you then immediately grabbed and attempted to abscond with, being waylaid by a death tyrant. Fortunately, the Death Tyrant also was fighting the Dwergar and Stone Giants that were down in there with you, and you all, most of you, managed to escape with the circlet, though one of the Stone Giants did give chase in a hair-raising cart ride along the side of this cliff. But eventually, the Stone Giant made some mistakes were made, and the Stone Giant took a very long walk off a very short cliff. And that is where we find you guys, on the side of this mountain, your two carts and your donkeys, sans a pair of party members. The wind is howling, and it is cold.
I'd like to get to the stuff in my cart and put it in the other cart. There should be enough carry capacity, just in case we gotta ditch the donkeys. But I think we should continue heading east until we reach the end of the mountains, then head south, just as we did on the way here.
All right, is that what you guys do?
Sure. And there's just three of us?
Yeah, there's the three of you. So who is leading and navigating?
That was exhilarating.
Yeah, that was quite something. Having a giant to chase me, I can't say I've ever had that happen before, but there's a first time for everything. Unfortunately for the giant, that'll be the last time it'll chase anything. I'm not very good at survival or navigating, but I can do it if no one else is willing. Sounds like I'm doing it.
All right, please make a survival.
Yeah, I don't have a big survival check.
Don't suppose anyone else in the party is proficient with survival?
Nope. A +2.
Better than mine. +2. You have a +2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +1. I can add guidance to it, but that's about it. Well, we'll see how good we do.
Well, not too good.
Mm-hmm. You guys start navigating through the mountainous passes and narrow ravines. Clouds beginning to set in. Darkness falls. You guys make camp.
Uh-huh.
Morning comes and you continue on, having had a successful long rest.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see. Okay, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'll go ahead and put the stuff that I left in the other cart and put it back in my cart. The only reason I did that was the donkeys were slowed. But I think it'll be fine now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and have my familiar out helping me navigate. It only makes sense, especially in this mountainous terrain, to have an extra set of eyes helping. So I think there's no changes in plan. We continue.
Okay. Yeah, you continue, please make another survival check.
There
Oh,
it is. Owl really helps.
All right, yeah. A few more days into your journey, picking your way through the Laside Mountains. The peak's getting a little lower. Although you do see, as you're coming around a pass, a fork in the road. One heading east, the other heading south. And to the south, you can see there is a tall, snow-covered peak off in the distance, maybe a day's journey. Around this peak, however, you can see what appears to be like a ball of clouds. And you can kind of feel like the prevailing winds, kind of going in a westerly direction. But these clouds just seem to stick around this mountain peak, as if they are not affected by the wind.
Interesting. Could I take a mental note of this area so I can, know where it is on the map later?
Are you proficient with navigation or cartographer's tools?
Nope.
Then no.
Unfortunate. Well, I don't think we have much time to spare to deliver this thing, so we should continue. Which fork leads to the mountains, continues to lead to the mountains? There's one east, correct?
Yeah, there's one east, which is kind of that direction you were heading, and then this would take you south. The other option would take you south, towards the cloudy peak.
We should continue east.
Okay. You continue east. You spend a total of 12 days in the mountains as you kind of continue on through. At the 11th day, though, you can see kind of off in the horizon, the hills starting to give way. It's about midday. And you hear a screech from high above you.
Are there hills above there?
No, it's coming from. You're currently still in the mountains. You're just kind of seeing like the hills in front of you. You haven't quite left them yet.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I'll scan the area and see what's that all about.
Yeah.
Does it sound like a woman being murdered or something? Maybe it's a cougar.
No, you realize the sound's coming from above you, and you looking up, see a bird descending towards you, and it's getting closer. And you realize, as it gets closer and it looms larger, that it's no ordinary bird. In fact, it's a fucking huge bird, and you should roll initiative.
Well, isn't that special?
Managed.
All right, Liz.
Well, how far away is the target from me?
300 feet straight up.
Don't believe I can do anything this round effectively. So, I'm going to use my action to mold earth, the ground below me, but in a sideways, about
Not possible.
50 degree.
What's up? It's stone. It's not earth. You're still in the mountains.
In that case, I'll go ahead and use my action to dodge and my bonus action to imbue the owl with Dragon's Breath. That's what I do.
All right, Taka.
Shoot the thing with some ball.
Alrighty.
But first, I want to use fighting spirit.
What's the range on Fighting Spirit?
That's not a range. That's a bonus
It just gives him advantage.
advantage.
Okay. And you have the sharpshooter feat, right?
Yeah, and I mean longbow is 600 feet.
Right. Just checking.
And yes, I'm also going to sharpshooter this. As I remember this roll. Okay, -5 off of that. Okay. I think that's right.
Hey, that hits. Yeah, your arrow hits it. You can see it kind of adjust its wings, kind of adjusting how it's coming down. Anything else?
Second wind. Actually, wait, that's not. I mean, action surge.
Okay.
Wait.
You get 2
I
attacks on
already
a
get
fighter.
2 attacks anyway. So, well, first let me take my other attack.
Go ahead.
That being said, Hayes, action surge would give you 4 attacks this turn.
Yeah.
That also hits. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll action surge. Why not?
Go ahead. Make more attacks. That hits. Also a hit.
Oof. Does that hit?
Yes. Sorry, no. 12 does not hit.
Okay.
Bit of a delay there on seeing it.
Okay. I think that's everything I got then, Derry.
Okay. Beta?
Is it 300 feet?
Yep.
I'm going to hold Etheridge Blast until he drops to 120.
Okay.
And that is all.
All right. Well, on its turn, it basically dives down. Controlled flight. 240 feet. So, Beta, you will be able to shoot your Eldritch Blast.
Sweet.
Because it will end its turn only 60 feet away from you lot. Both shots go wide. All right, Liz, it is your turn. It is 60 feet above you.
All right. I'm going to focus my will on it. My eyes glow red, and I need to make an intelligence saving throw as I cast Tasha's Mind Wit. That fails. It takes 11
Nice.
points of psychic damage, and it can only do one of the 3 of the following on its turn. Move, use its action, or use its bonus action. The owl moves 30 feet closer. And actually, no. It can strafe. It'll strafe. I need a dexterity saving throw from it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That also fails. Takes 10 points of acid damage, and the owl descends 15 feet away.
What's the
So
movement
it
speed
used
of
a
the owl?
15-foot cone and descends 15 feet down, so 30 feet away total.
What's the movement speed of the owl?
60 feet base.
Okay.
Yeah, so it used 45 to get up there
Yeah.
in the range of cone and 15 feet down. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see here. No, that's all. I'm done.
Alrighty. It is Taka's turn.
Goodness dang.
Go ahead. Miss.
I'm shooting the thing again.
Uh-huh. Hey, that hits. Mm-hmm. Okay. Beta.
I am going to blast it.
Go ahead and try.
Well, fuck. I miss.
Always get really bad roll.
So you're like standing on the cart shooting at this thing. The cart shifts a little bit. Your shot like just clips like the side of the mountain across the valley from you, and you just see this like sheet of snow cause an avalanche on this faraway mountain.
And that's a hit. Technically.
And as a bonus act, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary.
On who?
Myself. Duh.
Okay. Hey, just asking. All right. Well, on its turn, it will fly down right on top of Liz. That's all it can do. So, Liz, it is your turn.
All right. Question about being saddled and stuff. Not saddled, but on top of a cart leading donkeys.
Yeah.
If the donkeys take the disengage action, does that mean I'm immune to attacks of opportunity?
Oh, that's a good point. Make an animal handling check. The donkeys lurch forward and start running down the path with you on the cart.
Ah. Okay.
The rock is also on the cart with you.
Ah. Well, the owls strafe again. I need another dex save.
You will as well.
Isn't the bird large enough to only target it through the end of the cone?
All right, yeah, if you were to aim it up, sure.
Yeah, I'd like to do so. It's another 11 points of acid damage.
Okay.
At what point am I able to act on my turn?
You are...
Before or after
turn.
the donkeys move?
After.
Alright. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step away from the cart.
Okay.
Move 30 feet closer to the party. I'm not sure if the donkeys dashed or not, but I want to get
Yes,
as close to the party as possible.
Okay.
And I'll use my action to dodge.
Don't you have to use a bonus action to tell your owl to attack?
No.
Now I can just do that? Okay, cool. Couldn't remember how the familiar thing. All right. Yeah, so you're out there dodging.
That's all I can do.
Uh-huh. Taka?
Oh.
Should probably use Fighting Spirit. This thing's about to whoop our ass.
It's too late now.
All right. Anything else? I think you get another shot. Hey, that one hits. All right.
That's all for now.
Okay. Beta.
Oh, is it chasing all? It's following on what's his name's wagon?
Well, it basically landed on the wagon with Elizabeth, and the donkeys panicked and tried to get away from it, but they're hitched to the same wagon the rock is on. So the rock got dragged 60 feet away, sitting on this cart with Elizabeth, who then Misty stepped off the wagon in between you guys and the rock at this point. So
I'd also like to note that I moved as close as I could to the party.
I'm gonna blast.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, you'd basically be at the other party, Elizabeth.
Okay.
The 20 hits.
Six points of force damage.
All right, well, the rock is actually looking bloody.
I'm in.
All right, well, the rock, let's see. The rock grabs a donkey. I'm pretty sure that donkey goes squish inside its claws.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then with the damaged the donkey still strapped to the cart and everything, the rock begins trying to take its food and go away. So it will fly, once you had to move 10 feet to grab the donkey, 110 feet up, carrying the other donkey and the cart with it. Rocks have a 28 strength. Let's see. The leather straps holding the other donkey and the cart snap, and you see your cart and donkey fall into the Misty Valley. The rock flaps away, dead donkey grasped in its talons.
Well, it's only 150 feet up, right?
It's 110 feet up, so that would put it about 150 feet from all of you. So that would be Liz, it's your turn.
I'm going to shoot it with the light crossbow. I mean, shit.
That hits.
It's too far away from my familiar to do anything. I'll have it returned to me.
Okay. Yep, your familiar flaps over to you. Smoke kind of trailing out its beak. Daka? That also hits.
Is it dead?
No, it's bloodied, but it's not dead.
Is it now?
No.
Oh my god.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right, Beta?
Is that thing out of range?
It is 150 feet from you.
I can't do anything to it. I'm just going to say, wow, we lost another cart. Perhaps the gods don't want us to travel by cart.
In the distance, you hear a crash down in the valley. Now, Mr. Rock is going to fly another 240 feet with its snack, putting it 3... hold on. Putting it 390 feet away from you. Barely visible. Liz, anything?
No, that's maximum range, past the maximum range. I'm done. Yeah. I'm start getting on the other cart. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Taka? Miss? Hit.
They're not dead.
Not dead.
Oh my god. Well, that's all I got.
Alright. Beta, you doing anything?
Standing there and wave.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. As on its turn, it flies away into the clouds, and you all lose track of it. You are out of initiative. You should make sure you know what was in that cart.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
lost 10 days worth of rations, 2 water skins, herbalism and climber's kit, along with some other utility stuff. It's rather inconvenient. But this does remind me, I'm going to attempt to identify that thing that I got yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but
10 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you identifying it?
Through the identifier ritual.
Oh, okay. Yes, you start identifying this circlet. Having just watched another set of donkeys and a cart disappear.
There are 2 Myers that missed. Well, there's 4 that missed, so I'm going to take 2.
Okay, yeah. So just for reference, this is what the crown looks like. Or close enough to it. And let me type up what it is. Let's stand by. Really? God damn it. Fucking text size limits. There you go. That is what Identify tells you about that crown.
That'll take a while to read. Okay.
One thing you do notice is of the 6 empty jewel sockets around the perimeter of the crown, they're all like made for different shaped and sized gems. One of which you notice does match the shape and size of a certain citrine you found.
Interesting. Well, this doesn't change our course of action. We have to continue.
Was the deal just to get the crown and our souls are good?
Believe that's what it said. It didn't say completed.
Okay. Onward?
Yeah. We must press forward. How deep is that chasm by estimate of how long it took for the cart to hit the ground?
Couple thousand feet.
Yeah, that's unrealistic to get back anything from there. Yeah, we'd vent.
The donkey might be okay.
No, I don't think the donkey is.
Oh.
Yes, we continue. We continue on our journey to do the thing.
Mm-hmm. So, 12 days since you left the cave, the mountains give way to hills.
This is the part where we start heading south.
Okay. Yeah, you start swinging south. And you know from your journey up this way that it's about 9 days' journey from here to Kobavu.
Very good. From there, we can follow the stream.
Yep. You start going south. You know, a day, a night, a day and a night. 4 days pass going through the hills, relatively uneventful. But on... What is your watch order, generally, when you're sleeping? With just the three of you?
I'm number 2.
What's her name doesn't sleep, so she sits up all the time.
I was actually trying to ask, hoping that I could get some downtime in, since, being on the card slide activity, me being an elf requiring only 4 hours of sleep, and being able to make some stuff in downtime. My owl would be out for watch, if that helps. Let's see.
Yeah, don't see why not.
Great.
Like I say, Beta's got the alert feat, and she doesn't sleep. So, yeah.
Are we allowed to, not bury, but make a trench for the donkeys in the cart?
In the
this
hills,
terrain?
yes.
Yeah, we should do that. It's just mold earth that.
Mm-hmm.
Make some little trenches for ourselves should we choose or need to use them.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd probably be up the first 2 shifts making that healing potion of mine, then the other 2 shifts sticky. Or in the trance, excuse me.
All right, I still need to know what your watch order is.
It's on every watch.
Beta's on
You're
every
not
watch. The owl's on every
Taking
watch.
long rests? Oh, that's right. You have the Warlock thing. That's right.
Yeah, Beta doesn't require none of that.
Yep.
Yeah, the owl will accompany Beta on her watch. But Hayes, were you going to take a watch? You said 2, I think. Yeah. So that's what it looks like, our watch order.
Okay, sure. So, it's about, the middle of second watch. So that would be with Beta and Taka up. When you see, kind of over the distant hill, a large, quadrupedal form kind of prowling over the top of the hill. Hello? Anyone read me?
Is it approaching?
Is it approaching?
Yeah. The bear is going to be approaching, I think.
Beta stands and draws her blade. Be you friend or foe?
I sleep.
No, you're on watch with Beta.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a watch.
what is this?
It appears to be a bear.
Why are you trying to talk to a bear?
What
It
does this
appears
bear
to be
look like?
approaching.
It's a black bear with a picnic basket.
A picnic basket?
I think I read this in a book once. Maybe we should vaporize it.
Well, yeah, you're right, actually. I think I have seen this in a book. And I open my book and I start flipping some pages.
Oh, no, actually, reading. What? No pictures.
So, you flip through your book, and it's not quite a black bear, but it does have a reference to a bear and picnic baskets.
Well, I'm going to say everyone beware this. I believe the bear may be deceitful. It might even use cunning and talk to us. If the rumors and stories and fairy tales are to be believed anyway. But it shouldn't be overtly hostile.
Okay.
It's going to lumber over in their direction.
You there, do you understand us?
I didn't actually.
Gilbert, I key up, but I did not hear anything from you.
Oh, you guys did hear the bear noises? Damn it! The bear just makes more bear noises.
Huh.
Huh. I wonder, do bears have a swim speed? I try to communicate simple ideas using the Sea Elf background feature.
No, bears don't have a swim speed.
I had to check.
Fluent in fish, let me speak to the sea bear.
Yes.
Wait. Have you guys drawn a sea bear circle around your camp?
No. Well,
You
how
fools.
close is it, like distance?
At this point, probably 50 feet away.
Yeah, I'll try to communicate to it telepathically with all my known languages. Hello, are you friendly? I see you standing there. State your business if you understand.
I'm a bear.
Do you speak this?
Yeah.
Yes, we see that you are a bear. Good evening. Are you lost?
No. The bear's gonna take a ration out of the picnic basket and lob it in your direction.
A ration?
A
Very
ration.
curious.
Just kind of sniff it a bit.
I do
What is
not
it?
believe this species spoke.
I don't know. Under what are the rations made out of?
It's like pemmican or something?
If it's typical rations, it's basically hardtack and pemmican.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take some of that. Like after sniffing and make sure it's not like stale
probably
or
like
bad.
soaked in honey too. It's pemmican, tacked, and honey.
Yeah, so I take a bite of this and I'm like, this is really good. And then I'm like, oh shit. And I start looking over the book. And this is exactly how the fairy tale leads and indicates how the adventurer was led to their doom. Oh no!
Yeah, if he's a bear fairy, you just got fucked.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be there, like kind of like moping to myself for a second or two. And then I'm like, oh god, this is really good. I might as well enjoy it all. So what brings you here?
Hmm.
What?
You do not have a purpose.
Nope.
Beta knows what that's like. But I became an adventurer.
Hmm. The bear's gonna keep approaching and attempt to sit down next to the. I'm guessing there's a campfire, right? Is there a campfire?
Let's see. Campfire would attract bandits, but I doubt there'd be any bandits coming here this far away from civilization. Sure, why not?
Well, the bear just sits down by the campfire.
It's warm.
Beta is watching you with a smile. It's one of them blank smiles. And she's still holding her sword, so, you know.
So, when's the part that you try to maul us?
Oh.
Kind of look at this bear inquisitively. How can he even talk?
Who knows? But the bear's speaking common.
Were you sent here by anyone? And this is a part where I start to cast and detect thoughts without material or verbal, So I cast the thing.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that no
So-
one sent him.
So yeah, I mean, the bear's thoughts are the bear's thoughts. I'm sure Gilbert can describe what his bear thoughts are. You also
thoughts are
get
laid
another
bare.
set of thoughts coming from the picnic basket.
What?
That's the part where I draw my short sword. All right, Mr. Bear. Where's the fairy?
The bear's gonna start like reaching into the picnic basket, kind of fumbling around trying to find some.
Beta raises her sword.
And the bear's gonna pull out whatever the fuck Sleuth is.
A very short halfling with a knife.
Oh god, he's got a knife.
We've been had, skedaddle!
And the bear's gonna start running around the campsite in a circle.
going on.
What kind of fake bullshit is this? What?
Bear's making panic noises running around the campsite, I'm guessing still.
Yeah, pretty much. Were those bear noises going through?
Yes.
Excellent.
Who are you? The one that is small.
No, I'm not you. I'm me. You're you.
What is my name?
I don't know. May I have your name?
Tell me the individual whom I'm speaking to first. Tell me of that one's name.
Who would you be speaking to?
I point to you.
Hmm.
This is all very confusing.
Yeah,
no-
fey creatures tend to do that.
You're no fun.
Hey,
They're quite unpredictable, but at least they're not overtly malevolent. At least not all of them are.
What's going on?
I don't know. We got two guests in our campfire sharing it. One of them is panicking. That is a literal bear running about. And the other one is a cheeky small halfling. I think it's a halfling. Could be a fairy. Disguised as a small halfling.
Oh.
So, you're not, like, planning to murder us or steal anything from us, right?
Would you
Hmm.
believe me if I told you no?
Well, I
You
admit it
should.
already
I
passed,
would.
right, Under?
Yeah, it's basically past at this point.
Oh,
Beta
okay.
lowers-
Again, fuck it.
Beta
Yeah,
lowers
I'm
her
gonna cast it
sword.
again.
Yes,
Um,
I would believe you.
Yeah, so you see me like chanting stuff in my book. You see me do the meme magic. Do the thoughts follow the words?
Um.
Like-
Yeah, more or less.
That's all I care about. Okay. Well, I'm not sure why you guys are here, but there's a campfire here. Don't take anything from us. Don't hurt us. Or try any funny business and we'll be fine.
Got places to be.
Well, there goes my comedy routine idea.
Your jokes are unbearable.
Oh.
Beta's just staring at you with a blank look.
Well, I'm gonna continue making this healing potion. You guys do what you guys do.
That's what we specialize at. Doing what we do.
Indeed. And then I go back to my own business. The owl continues to take a watchful eye.
All right. Nothing else much of interest happens. Morning comes. The bear and the mini halfling are still with you guys in the morning.
You guys got somewhere to be? Because we're going to take off.
You know, just down over yonder.
We are adventuring.
Oh, yes, we're going back to that place. That place with the. Hang on. I have to pull up this thing. To Kolbavu? Yes, to the city. Town city.
Yes, adventure with us.
You know, I was just thinking it's a coincidence how similar that town city sounds to our destination.
What?
You
That
guys have
means
been
we're
there
gonna
before?
be fun. Would you believe me if I said yes?
No.
Probably a good idea.
Man, I was actually hoping that you really were, because explaining a bear roaming about, that's going to be kind of weird.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be fine.
You're not going to, like, maul villagers and guards and such, are you?
No.
Okay.
Proceeds to loot every garbage can in sight.
Hobos
That's
hate
just
him.
adventuring.
The city guards love him. Trash Master, Bear the Bear. Yeah, I think we continue.
All right. You guys continue down south. Bear and Halfling, you guys are heading with them?
I'm
Yep.
going wherever the bear takes me in the picnic basket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The bear's just going where the other people are going.
Alrighty. Yeah, you guys continue down south another couple of days. Mostly uneventful. And in that night, a few more days to the south, you guys are making your camp same way you did before. And this time, though, it's during the first watch. You see a glow over the next hill.
What kind of glow?
The bad glow.
Spooky kind of glow.
Ah, the glowy kind of glow.
And you see a glowing blue troll kind of crest the hill, just kind of stop and sniff and continue heading towards you guys. Way off in the distance, it's like 300 feet away at this point, but you can see it because it's literally emitting light.
Huh. Are trolls typically hostile?
The last troll killed our ranger friend. I'd say yes.
Sorry.
And you can tell that it is definitely heading in your direction. But it's just kind of walking towards you guys.
It's walking, it's not running.
Yep.
Does it appear to notice us? Is it looking towards us?
Yes.
Do I count as mounted while I'm in the picnic basket?
No.
Ah, damn. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and mount the bear.
Alright, you climb out of the picnic basket and hop up on the bear's head.
Yeah, let's kind of stand up and acknowledge this giant. I have my weapon drawn, but it's not in an aggressive manner. It's observing the giant.
How close is the troll?
At this point, it is 250 feet away. It is getting closer.
The bear would like to do as bears do and posture angrily at this interloper. Oh, I want to try to intimidate or something.
Okay. You start posturing towards it. It continues walking towards you at a sedate pace.
What do you want? I shout to the thing.
What language do you shout it in? Common?
Yeah, common, and if that doesn't work, I'll try Elvish and then Primordial.
Okay. Does not respond.
And then I'll try to communicate simple ideas with Beast with the swim speed, but I don't think that works.
Nope, does not. Good.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Doesn't that take a minute?
One action,
No, it's an
I think.
action.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Actually, if we're not in combat yet,
You're not yet.
I'll also cast Longstrider on the bear.
Okay, well, yeah.
Protection from evil on myself.
Okay. Hayes, you were trying to say something?
I'll call out in giant. What do you want? And undercommon.
Okay. So it's like 200 feet away, you yell out at it, what do you want in giant? And it stops, and it looks at you, Taka. And when it's kind of like making eye contact with you, it just kind of, it's like looking through you.
Hello?
And you just hear this ghostly wisp of a voice in your head. Your soul. In giant.
I communicate to the party that it just told my brain it wants my soul.
And it resumes walking sedately towards the party.
I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself.
Yeah, that's not good. I kind of need that.
I yell back, come no further!
Ether's Blast.
Okay,
Yeah, I
roll
think-
initiative.
Yeah, violence will be had. This is not
It gets to
acceptable.
120 feet away, you throw Eldritch Blast at it. Roll initiative.
Number.
Jesus, look at that. 6, 10, 9. Look at that shit.
That's not. Why did it pick that? Huh.
Hey, Sleuth, what class are you?
Oh, wizard.
A wizard? Yo, a wizard?
You're wizard, Harry?
He's a wizard.
Pretty sure my soul's already promised to someone else, you see.
All right, well, it would appear that I continue my streak of rolling poor initiative for all of the monsters. Elizabeth.
I'm going to throw a firebolt at it.
All right, roll to hit. That does not hit it.
Okay. I'm going to back 30 feet away.
Okay.
I'm done.
So wait, do we complete our rest or no?
You, not
No.
this particular rest, but you have had a couple of rests before this, so you should be at full.
Like short rest or long rest?
Long rest. It's been a couple of days.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you fire at it, miss, back up a bit. Shorty.
What's the range to it? 120?
Yes.
Beautiful. Alright, what spells do I have? 60 feet, 60 feet, 30 feet, 60 feet, 60 feet. Nope. Firebolt.
Roll to hit.
And this needs another number that I don't have on my screen, because I am prepared for things. 13 to hit.
Miss.
Unfortunate. What do I have for a bonus action? Nothing. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Taka?
I do the thing.
And what thing is that?
You know the thing.
The twangy thing with your longbow?
Yeah, but I do fighting spirit first.
Okay. Well, roll to hit.
I'm working on it. My hands are cold. Hold on.
Imagine having hands pretty cringe gamer, not gonna lie.
Did I hit the little fucker?
Yes, you did. Roll damage. And this is not a little fucker. He's, in fact, a large-sized creature.
That's one.
All right. You see your arrow pass through it without effect.
What?
You hit it again.
Wait a minute. What?
Your arrow passed through it and apparently had no effect on him.
And thus his entire life was thrown into question.
I guess I have to do that anyway.
All right. Your second arrow passes through him with no effect. You can see kind of through him. On the other side of him, your two arrows just embedded in the ground.
Well, boys, good luck. I'm done.
Bear,
Distance?
120, 120.
Well, I have a movement speed of 40 feet, so I'm going to go barreling down the field towards him. I'm going to dash.
All right. You dash 80 feet closer to him.
Is that 40 with a long strider?
Yep.
Okay.
Indeed.
Anything else, Mr. Bear?
No, the bear is, I'm pretty sure, a little too stupid right now to realize what this thing is.
Okay. Beta,
Eldritch Blast.
roll to hit. Well, that's a crit and a miss.
Eldritch Blast misses. Fuck.
All right, yeah. Your Eldritch Blast blasts him and apparently damages him. His form being a little disrupted by that.
I am done.
Okay. Well, it's going to sedately walk 30 feet forward, bring the distance to the bear down to 10 feet. Elizabeth, it is your turn.
Well, a distance to the entity 120 still?
Yes. No, sorry. Moved forward 30 feet. It's now 90.
Oh, I moved 30 feet away though, so still 120.
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to move forward and I will cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
Actually, no, scratch that. I'll move forward and cast a Tasha's Mind Whip. I'll need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
That'll fail. Let's see. I have to think about damage type here for a second. Let's make it lightning. Yeah, like synaptic burn in
Okay.
its mind, wherever that may be. Takes 6 points of lightning damage, and it must choose to either move, take an action, or a bonus action on its next turn.
Yeah, you see the electricity kind of course over its form, and it doesn't appear to be as effective as it should be.
All right. That's all I can do.
Okay. Shorty?
So the normal bow seemed to have no effect, so my plan's not going to work as well as I thought it would. Instead of enlarging the bear, what weapons does the bear use? Its claws?
I presume it also has teeth.
I mean, yeah. Mechanically, the thing with the bear is that I actually just punch people because I don't actually get bear natural weapons or bites.
Well, I'm going to cast Magic Weapon on Gilbert's right to bear arms.
All right.
Non-magical weapon becomes magical with a +1. I don't know if that can work on a bear's fists, but I'm going to
Yes,
try
you
it.
can.
Wonderful.
My bear hands are now a +1.
Yes, they are now glowing as well. Slightly.
All right, and that is going to be my turn.
Alrighty. Taka?
How far away is it?
90 feet from you.
Okay, I'm going to move 30 feet closer, so it's 60 feet away.
Okay.
Is there anything with it within... So wait, if there's a 20-foot cube around it, is there any teammates in there?
If you were to center it on him, yeah. There's a bear with a halfling on him. What's the range on where you can place the cube?
60 feet.
Yeah, so you're basically going to clip this bear no matter where you put it.
Haze fire at will. If you're not willing to shell your own position, you're not willing to win.
Alright, fuck it. I cast Fairy Fire and 20 feet cube around the thing. And any creature in the area has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, well, the bear and Shorty will also need to make this.
Save, you say?
Dex.
I have to go to the top and I have to select ability DC Dex, right? To see if those beat it?
No, it's still whatever your spellcasting DC is. It's the same DC for all your spells.
Yeah, if you're a half drow, it should be charisma.
Charisma. So I'm confused what I'm looking for.
Okay, what is your charisma modifier?
Number in the circle?
The big number.
Oh, the big number is -2.
Okay, so you're level 5, right?
Yeah.
So your proficiency bonus is +3?
For charisma?
No, your proficiency bonus.
Yes, it's +3.
Okay. So your DC would be a 9.
Which means I'm the only one who failed.
Yeah, halfling starts glowing. What color is it?
Oh, I get to pick the color?
Yep.
Let's see. It doesn't say it. Oh, okay. I want violet.
Okay. A deep purple glowing around Mr. Shorty. Anything else?
Well, that didn't work as planned, so...
You should drop concentration, yeah.
No, it's fine. I have an idea.
I guess no, because no. So
Okay. Bear's turn.
All right. Well, you say it's 10 feet away from you, right?
Indeed.
I'm going to rage.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to walk up to him,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to maul the shit out of him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Is he glowing?
Yes.
Okay, so I have the advantage.
Oh, no, not that type of glow.
Okay.
I meant just in general,
If
he's
you have
glowing.
2 levels of barbarian, you can make an advantage anyway.
Those will both hit.
One second while I double check this. My PDF hates the fact that I have a damage dice for my attack. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, I've noticed the PDF hates a lot of things. Mostly me.
So technically, that's bludgeoning damage. I don't know if it's anything else.
Yeah, your claws catch on him and you deal full damage.
Ah,
Anything else?
no.
Okay. Beta?
So he is not glowing?
He is not affected by fairy fire, no.
Okay, good. I'm gonna blast him.
Okay. Wow. Those will both hit, and that one's a crit. Your bolts blast into him.
And I am done.
Alrighty. Its turn. So, Taka, are you still concentrating on fairy fire so that Shorty is glowing?
I mean, if it missed, no.
Okay. Just checking. Well, it's going to retaliate against the troll that hit it. I mean, the bear that hit it.
I'm going to mounted combatant redirect its attack to me.
Okay. Well, if you redirect the first one, it's just going to continue hitting you.
That's fine.
So all 3 attacks come at you as it tries to bite and claw twice.
Shield, that, actually I don't even need shield. That 21 is the only one that hits.
Okay, so the 21 hits?
Yes.
Alright.
He makes a concentration check, and then he fails it, and then my claws are no longer magical, and then we get fucked sideways.
So it slashes you with its claws for 15 psychic damage.
Psychic, interesting.
For the psychic, yes. And I believe there needs to be a concentration check. Yeah, you're fine.
See, Gilbert, that's why we have more spells.
Huzzah.
Alright, Elizabeth.
All right. I'm currently 80 feet away, I believe.
Yep.
All right. I'll move 30 feet closer.
Okay.
I'm going to have my bird go to touch Shorty. And it'll use its reaction through me casting with my action protection from good and evil.
Okay.
The bird then backs away, 10 feet. It can actually use its action to dash. I'll do that. Have it return to me.
Okie dokie.
That's what I'll do.
All right, Shorty.
I'd like to get up and run up to the bear's head, yelling, "If you're not willing to burn your own position, you're not willing to win." And I'm going to throw a punch at this thing and point blank fireball on it.
Point blank fireball. All right.
I'm going to try to avoid the burning the bear, but if I burn myself, that's fine. I'm going to try to avoid that too, but I'm not terribly worried about it.
Sorry, to be clear, you're detonating the fireball centered on the troll.
No, I'm just going to be in melee. I just want to burn just the troll.
Okay, so you're putting it behind the troll.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that. That's perfectly all right. So it just needs to make a dex save.
Yes. I believe that fails. No, that is a pass. 15 is the DC. So it
Okay.
takes half of 23 is 11 fire damage.
Okay, yeah. So your fireball goes off, and not only does it dodge most of the fire that does hit it does not seem to be particularly effective.
That's unfortunate.
Anything
All right,
else?
nope, I'm standing my ground. Or my
Okay.
bear.
Yeah, so you're still mounted on the bear, right?
Yes.
All right. Taka.
I'm just stand where I'm at and stare intently at it.
Okay. Bear.
All right. Well, I'm going to continue to maul its bitch ass.
Okay. Roll to hit. Nope.
Bummer.
Gilbert, you have reckless attack, you hooligan.
Wait, what?
You're a
Yeah,
barbarian.
and he'll redirect the attacks too, so you get away with it. Ooh.
Oh my god, I completely forget barbarians get that ability. Yes, Under, can I retroactively be reckless?
Sure.
Yay!
So that was your first attack. It missed.
That also misses.
Yes, it does. Smart bear. Not very ferocious bear. All right,
Not
anything
very
else?
smart either, but
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Beta.
I mean, as long as it's working, why change?
Indeed, why change anything? Roll to hit. Those both hit. Yeah, the troll is now bloodied. All right, anything
And
else?
I think who got hit?
I did. Shorty.
How much are you hurt bad? Did you get hit a lot?
Not quite bloodied, only hit once.
Okay. I am going to bonus action healing light him to heal him for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
I mean, heal him for 8. I mean, Shorty.
Right. Anything else?
No, bonus action. No, I'm done.
Okay. Troll. Troll's going to attack bear.
Redirect.
Okay.
Does this troll fall under the benefits of protection from good and evil?
Nope.
Unfortunate.
That's going to be 2 hits.
Okay, first one is a bite.
That sounds painful.
Dealing 24 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
And I need a
Hey.
wisdom save from you. In addition to your concentration check.
Did he just kill another one of your characters? Really?
No, not yet.
Keyword there. Yet.
5, 22 on wisdom,
Okay, you're fine. And the concentration check.
21.
Also fine. And then the claws hit you. For another 15 psychic damage.
On the bright side, I don't need a concentration check.
Oof.
Did he just punch you off the top of the bear?
Yeah, turns out on top of the cavalry bear's head isn't the most covered position in a melee fight.
Unconscious halfling topples off the bear, lands on ground.
In the wise words of the halfling, if you're not willing to torch your own position, you're not willing to win.
Yep. Alright, but with that, it is Elizabeth's turn.
Shorty's 50 feet away from me?
Yep.
I'll move to get 20 feet closer. I'll use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Super Shorty.
Okay.
And then I'll use my action to firebolt the bad thing.
Roll to hit.
Or should I use Mind Sliver? No, I'll firebolt. Fuck.
Well, you did Sanctuary Shorty, so just roll damage, because there's only one other target there. Bear gets shot in the back for 14 fire.
Spy bad, sorry! I'm sorry! Shit! Move 10 feet away. I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, I'm spent.
Okay. Shorty, death save.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, Taka.
I continue to stare intently while also flipping it off.
Okay. Bear.
The bear is gonna pick up Shorty,
Okay.
stuff him in the picnic basket.
Okay, sure.
Are my hands glowing anymore? I'm assuming
No.
now. Yeah. Bear's gonna look at his hands, look at the troll, look between the two a couple of times, and it took an action to pick his ass up and stuff him in, right?
Yes.
All right. And the bear's just gonna kind of think about what he's gonna do for a little bit. He's a little slow.
I mean, why are you stuff? Ugh.
That'll be the bear's turn.
Okay, to be clear, are you currently holding the picnic basket?
Of course.
Okay.
What's a bear
Ada?
without a picnic basket?
Okay, I got a question. Since he stuffed the halfling into the bag, I can no longer see it, right?
Correct.
Even though I know where it is, I have to have line of sight, right?
For what? Healing Word requires line of sight.
Appealing Light, the feature in Celestial.
No.
what?
I was gonna try to spare the dying, make him stable so he won't die. But it's a touch spell, so I'd have to get close enough to touch him.
I fear nothing.
Just
You
kill
know
the-
what? I'm gonna shoot the bear again. Fuck it.
Okay, roll to hit.
The bear?
The troll.
I'm glad you clarified.
Damn!
You know what I meant.
I know
A
what you
mild inconvenience and you're already murdering him. Good choice. I like it.
The 19 hits.
More points of force damage.
Okay.
Watch this next death save be a
And I'm
one.
done.
All right. The troll. Troll is going to fight bear.
It's not going to be all that hard. My armor class is real low. 9 misses.
Okay. So, first the bite. So I'm going to need a wisdom save from you.
Oh boy.
It's a good thing that first punch missed. That's the one that killed me.
Okay, so yeah, you're fine. You take 12 psychic damage from that. And the claw does 15 psychic damage.
You mean the scariest kind of damage?
The only kind of damage that gets through your barbarian rage.
Indeed.
Okay. How is bear looking?
Let me double check that.
Bear should be fine. That wouldn't even take me out.
Almost bloody, but not bloody yet.
Cool. All right, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Magic Missile on the second. No, wait. Let's see. Yeah, Magic Missile on the second level.
All right. Well, all the darts hit him. Roll the damage.
For 14 force.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I do. Well, I'm going to move 30 feet back, yeah.
Okay. You retreat to 60 feet. Or 70 feet. Shorty, death save. Don't roll a 1.
Damn it. Wasn't a 1 or a 20.
Okay. Taka?
I continue to stare intently and flip the thing off.
Okay. Monsieur Bear.
How far away is Beta?
90 feet.
Longstrider's still on.
The bear is going to use his action to dash the fuck away from the big scary troll that he can't hurt no more.
Okay. Troll's going to make the attack of opportunity to try and bite you.
And he can try. And probably succeed. Yeah, he succeeds.
Okay. So you take 28 psychic damage. And I need a wisdom save.
Well, I'm extremely bloody. 1 second.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
That's good. All right, you dash your 80 feet.
Dash my 80 feet with my 8 hit points.
Hey, Gilbert, is your default move speed 20?
No, it's 40.
Longstrider gives you an extra 10. That should be...
Okay. Why do that then? Oh.
Maybe do you still have that potion?
Okay.
Yeah, I also have a healer's kit.
Anything else, Bear?
Nope.
Beta?
So he's coming towards me now, right?
Well, he hasn't started moving yet, but yeah, you presume that with the bear
I mean,
having
the
run
bear.
away from him.
Yeah,
The bear ran right towards you, yes.
Yeah, bear ran right past me. Yeah, okay, fine.
Not past you, he's like 10 feet in front of you.
Oh, well, good. Then, okay, good. Then I'm going to shoot the fucking thing.
Open
Oh,
the
I
flap and then
see how
bless
it
the
is.
child.
I fucking see how it is.
No, I'm not. I'm going to move forward and stick my hand into the basket and heal, what's his
Shorty.
name? Super Shorty.
Okay. How are you healing him?
Cure wounds.
Ah, okay. Yeah, great. All right, Shorty, you wake up in the picnic basket with 4 hit points, being groped by Sister Beta.
Sister Beta, your hand is now very sticky with honey.
I'm used to everything except for that last part. So I'm going to reach for my knife and go, let me at him, let me at him.
Oh God, it's Yogi and Boo Boo. Anything else, Beta?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back away from them,
Okay.
and yeah, in my turn, I have 30 feet of movement. I move 10, and then I move back 20. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Troll. Troll will dash forward 60 feet. Elizabeth.
Yeah, I cast another magic missile. Actually, how far away is it from everyone?
Well, with the 60 feet, that would put it 20 feet behind the bear with the picnic basket.
Let's do a Tasha's Mind Whip instead. Yeah, I'll need an intelligence saving throw.
Okie dokie.
This passes. It takes half of that in acid damage.
All right, yeah, you hit it with this mental acid, which does not seem to be very effective.
Mm-hmm. That's very unfortunate. I back away 30 more feet.
Okay. Shorty.
I'm going to yell to the ghost troll to nut up or shut up and cast slow on it.
Nice.
That is a wisdom save. That is a failure. It is half speed, can only take an action or a bonus action, and no reactions. For the next minute, it gets another save at the end of every turn. I don't think it's a spellcaster, so that part's irrelevant.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Wonderful. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, Daka.
How far is it?
Say again.
How far is it from me?
That would put it 30 feet away from you.
I'm 30 feet more away as I flip it off as I run 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Bear.
How far away is it?
20 feet from you.
The bear's gonna dodge.
Okie dokie. Anything else?
Oh no, that's it.
All right. Sister Beta.
Okay, so it's got what kind of things done to it?
You saw it got slowed.
It's slowed, so that takes it takes its hit points down, and okay, I mean not its hit point, but its armor class. Okay, well I'm gonna blast it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Blast away. Roll to hit. Unfortunately, they
That
both
misses.
miss.
All right, I'm gonna move 30 feet back.
Okay. You continue to put more distance between you and it. Anything else?
And no, that is it.
Okay. Well, at the start of its turn, you notice that it regains some of its form as it regenerates some. It's going to move. It's 15 feet forward. It's going to try and bite the bear. It misses.
Indeed.
It is now Elizabeth's turn. Oh wait, it's a wisdom save.
Doesn't it get like 2 more attacks?
Not when it's slow.
Now it's slow.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah. All right. Well, Elizabeth, it is your turn.
Yeah, it's a splatter of magical energy. It's a magic missile.
All right. Well, they just hit. Roll damage.
11 points of force
Finger
damage.
pistol whipping on it. Blasts into its form.
Yep. 30 more feet back. That's all I can do.
All right. Shorty McShortstuff.
Alright. How far is it from me?
20 feet. Or, sorry, no,
Beautiful.
5 feet.
Less wonderful.
Because you are just basically standing inside this picnic basket.
Alright. I'm going to yell, "Bear, bring us away! Bear us away!" And I'm going to hold an action to cast Ray of Sickness on it for when I'm not in melee with it.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to be terribly effective, but that's my turn.
All right, Taha.
What it is.
Move a little bit further away.
Well, how far away am I?
55 feet.
Move a feet away and flip it off again.
Okay. All right, Bear.
Well, yes. I'm going to get us the fuck out of here. What's a direction that's not here? Because the bear takes that direction and dashes.
Okay. You dash the 80 feet past Taka. Short stuff, your ready to action is ready.
Wonderful. +7.
That hits.
Alright. If it can get the poisoned condition, it needs a constitution save.
Funny enough, it actually can.
Wonderful.
That's
It
tricky.
takes 6 poison damage, and it is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. It's not immune to the poison condition.
Is it resistant to the poison damage?
No, it's not.
Huh.
It takes all
I
of it.
found its weakness.
It's very funny that's what it doesn't.
Right?
I
That
found
is
its
bizarre.
weakness.
What the heck?
I found its weakness. One of the considered worst spells in the first level wizard list. It's actually not bad. It's just not great.
It's so funny. Non-magic arrow passes through it. Non-magic arrow with poison on it. Well, I mean, the poison stayed on it.
Alright, but yeah, that's my turn.
Well, no, that's Bear. Is there anything else you do on your turn?
Oh,
no,
right, that was a reaction.
No, I just book it.
All right. Beta.
You know what I'm doing.
Back away.
Blast away. One hit. All right, more ectoplasm.
And 30 feet away.
All right, 30 feet away.
Away!
Troll's turn. Well, Troll's going to move forward 15 feet. And then it's going to dash and move forward. 30 feet total. And then it's going to make a wisdom save.
That succeed.
Uh-oh.
It is no longer slowed. Elizabeth.
So I'm pretty low on spell slots. I don't got much of an option. I'm gonna mind sliver it.
Okay, it's
Yes. Okay, that fails. Let's see if it's immune to psychic or not. Okay, it would normally take 5 points of psychic damage.
Okay, yeah. You damage it. It looks like that was effective.
Oh, cool. Okay, and the next save it makes is at a minus D4.
Okay.
This is a part where I back away 30 more feet.
Uh-huh.
I am done.
Okay, Shorty.
Another poison ray sickness, but I'm going to cast this one at 2nd level.
Roll a hit.
I don't think a 12 is going to hit. That's unfortunate. But that's why we have more spell slots. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Taka?
Or
From you, it's like 90 feet.
make that 120 feet.
Okay. Bear?
All right. Where's the rest of
Oh.
the party in relation to me?
Running away from you and the troll. Currently, you are the closest to the troll.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Troll's only 60 feet away from you.
Well, yeah. In that case, I'm hauling ass.
Okay. So you dash.
Indeed.
All right. Beta.
I continue to blast.
Blast. $17 hits.
Eight more points forced in.
Okay.
And I continue to put space between me and the troll.
Yep. Troll stands there, seeing all of you running away from him faster than he can possibly keep up. And it turns slightly and starts heading for the mules. It dashes and will end its turn 30 feet away from the mules. You could hear them braying and panicking as they are currently restrained in their little divot.
It's got a ramp. I mean, I'm not sure if that guy intercepted the ramp, but there would
Right,
be a
but you
ramp.
would have like staked them to the ground, right? To stop them from wandering off at night.
That would be reasonable, yeah.
Yeah, so they're restrained. They can't. Well, they're not restrained. They're effectively grappled. They can't move from that area because they're mules.
Makes sense.
All right, Elizabeth.
I'm gonna sigh. And what do I have in my repertoire? How much distance do I have from this thing?
Given your movements back and its movements, I believe it's currently 80 feet from you.
Okay. I'll get 20 feet closer, and I'll need another intelligence saving throw at a minus D4.
It's really stupid. Even when it rolls high, it rolls low.
Yeah, that fails. 6 psychic damage, and the next save it makes is at a minus D4.
Okay. It's looking pretty rough at this point.
Past bloodied or just bloodied?
Oh, well past bloodied. It's almost dead.
Very good. Hopefully one of us can do the thing in before it kills a donkey, because that would really suck. I am done.
Okay. Shorty.
What's my range to it?
60.
60 feet.
Oh
Wonderful.
no, wait, sorry, he moved 80 feet. The bear moved.
I'm going to yell at the bear to re-engage, and I'm going to hold a Ray of Sickness if I get within 60 feet of it.
Okay. Taka.
And that is going to be my turn.
I'm, a very good marksman. Can I aim an arrow at the rope or whatever it is that's keeping donkeys tied down so they can run away?
Yes. Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Hey.
Hits all nat ones, takes out the donkey.
Well, I don't need a
Better
second.
for the donkey to die than for them to have their soul taken away.
Is it
Donkeys
the...
even have souls?
Alright, that will in fact hit it. Roll damage.
Oh, it needs damage.
In theory, it is possible for you to not do enough damage. Okay, with a +5, net doesn't matter. I wasn't sure what your bonus was.
How many donkeys do we have? I know there's
Two.
mine.
There's 2.
Okay, then I'll shoot at the other tied thing.
Okay, sure. Yeah, your arrow cuts that cord easily.
Do I need to roll damage?
No, you don't need to roll damage. I know your mod was +5. It needed 5 damage.
You can roll damage just for shits and giggles.
I didn't even roll it right.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so the free donkeys, and now I flip off the troll again.
Alright. A mule is a dex of 0. So the mules will go on 4.
They have advantage versus effects that would knock them prone.
That's
What?
initiative.
That's an initiative roll for them. 'Cause it actually matters
Oh, okay. I thought this was like being knocked prone or something like that.
No. This was them like figuring out where they go in initiative. Now that they realize the cord has been cut.
How did you put them in a manner that would have them fall prone, Mick? What kind of
They're
sick
so
bad
excited
start?
they knock each other on their asses.
I don't know. I saw
All right.
I saw a dexterity check or save, and I was like, I can't tell the difference.
Bear.
Indeed, I'm going to move to re-engage, dashing.
Alright, you dash, entering the 60-foot range. Not Taka, Shorty.
15 to hit?
Miss.
Fuck.
As the bear dashes into melee with the troll. Anything else, Bear?
No, the bear has nothing to say, but Sleuth, oh my god, are we gonna regret this?
Of course we are. But it's going to be funny.
Beta.
I'm gonna blast the troll again.
Roll to hit.
Hey,
That's a crit.
do it. Strike it down.
Your anger.
Alright. So the bear and Shorty go charging up to this troll. Troll turns as if it's about to, eviscerate the bear and the halfling. When Sister Beta blasts this thing with an Eldritch Blast, blowing the top half of this troll just completely to smithereens. The remaining lower half of it just sort of melting into ectoplasm and seeping into the ground. It is dead, and you guys are out of initiative.
I calm the donkeys so they don't run away.
Please
I
make an
guess
animal
that was-
handling check.
Glorious.
Taka?
I'm gonna prestidigitate this vial, make it empty that I have, and I'm gonna mage hand some ectoplasm in it because that
There
looks
is none.
valuable.
As I said, it melted into the ground. It did not even stop. But as you're doing that, though, you notice Taka went over to calm the donkeys. The donkeys are currently 60 feet away and sprinting further away.
I'm just going to mount the bear's head and just start cackling and blasting at where the troll went down with fire bolts. Nothing productive. That's my turn.
I mean, Yeah, we're not rolling initiative at this point, but yeah, your donkeys are currently running away.
They'll run away for a couple of minutes, so we can follow the tracks easily enough, I believe. Without being attached to the cart and all.
Yeah. Sure. Just go ahead. Whoever's trying to calm them, please make an animal handling check.
I don't suppose the bear is good at animal handling, right? I see a roll from Taka. I see him take an initiative. I give him guidance. He
Okay.
gets to add a d4 to his check.
Hey, you catch up and you manage to calm the donkeys down and lead them back to the camp.
That's my Taki.
Only takes you like 10 minutes.
All right. In the process, I would have used a healer's kit on the bear and the small halfling.
Okie dokie.
So bear first, then the halfling, just in case we get ambushed in the middle of the night again. Yeah, so you get that much in healing respectively. And then I'm going to go ahead and bury a used, expended healer's kit.
You're going to bury it? Okay.
Yeah, I already used all the charges of this one.
Just have a little grave for it.
I'd rather not leave a trace. Well, of course, some violence will show that we're here, but you know.
Yeah, funnily enough, when the troll died, it left no trace behind.
Huh.
All right, so what do you guys do now?
Well, I'm going to continue my trance.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys settle in for the remainder of your long rest. Who's on the last watch, by the way? This was the first watch. Who's on the last watch?
I know
Beta?
Beta would and my owl would be.
I can take last watch.
I just need to know who's up.
Those three.
So, yeah, nights, after the excitement, you guys settle down, get into your long rest. The night continues and continues, a full moon kind of shining down on the hills. And that's when Beta and Short, you guys see in the sky, way up there, almost as if floating out of the moonlight. You see high up there this winged creature, pale and seems to almost shimmer.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Is it looking for a fight?
Well,
I do not believe
it's
it
way
is.
up there. And it just kind of passes along through the sky and over into the mountains.
Really low
Wow.
bastard being up there instead of me. If anyone's gonna fight God, it's gonna be me.
But you guys...
Fight God?
I'm gonna fight all the gods.
I do not remember a god.
Probably better off.
Here's the god you can fight.
Why would I fight Banjo the Clown? He's the only good god.
Alright, but yeah, the remainder of your rest goes off without any other hitches. Morning comes, you've all had a successful long rest.
Very good.
I am going to tell the party about the wonderful creature we saw last night. With the large wings and pretty skin. Yes.
I'm gonna be grumbling about the bastard better not have any ideas about fighting gods before I do.
Mm-hmm. I think this would be the appropriate time to inform the party about the crown, what it does. Ah, but this thing's over 2,000 characters long.
I know. I had to split it up too. It was really annoying.
Yeah, I now begin telling them about this thing and what my suspicions are. I'm certain that just like the dagger I have, that identifies and telling me all the story of this thing. And while I'm not certain, I suspect that the jewel that you're holding, Beta, the citrine, the citrine that you have will actually fit into one of the slots of this
Right.
artifact.
I can figure it out. Give me the crown.
I'm kind of hesitant for us to actually uncover that.
Why are you worried about it?
You don't have the entire context. We're supposed to give this thing to some very unscrupulous figure.
So?
You can call it coercion.
So why are you worried about figuring out what it does?
Well, this figure is already very powerful. I don't want it to be gaining any more influence, but unfortunately, our hand is kind of being forced.
So you want to give it a magic item that you don't know what it does.
Well, you told us what it does. It seems pretty cool. We should try and kill that thing and keep this thing.
I don't believe we're strong enough yet to face it.
Yeah.
How about you let me have the crown, and I'll see what it does, and make sure whatever is the whole story.
Are you going to try to identify it through the ritual? Because I have, and that's what it's told me. Yeah, I
No,
basically
it's,
give you the description of the thing.
It's a little more intimate than that. Don't worry about it.
If you're going to attempt to attune to it, no.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to have to pass on
Are you
allowing
worried
someone
about?
to attune on it.
Are you worried about bringing evil into the world?
Yes. I'm also concerned about handing it to a stranger I just met. Doesn't make sense, does it?
But handing a magical item of unknown power to what you described as unscrupulous characters is a good idea.
It's the best idea when your soul's on the line. It's not mine, but other people. Other people I care about and would rather not die twice.
So I fail to see the part where it's a good idea to not know what you're handing over.
You know what this description is? Don't we know all that?
Yeah.
So it does then.
Yeah, that's what it does.
You said it yourself. You don't know if that's the whole story.
I don't think we have a remove curse in the party. And I
You don't
definitely
need it.
touched the
It'll be
crown. I'm not compelled to attune to it. I'm sure we can find a priest if I can't unattune to it.
If you're worried about it, let me do it.
I'm worried about it, but I'm also worried about you. But I suppose you're right, it would be irresponsible to just hand this thing over without attempting to attune to it at least. So I'll do that.
What would that do?
It might give me more information of the item. It might not.
So you're attuning to it?
Yes.
Okay. You attune to it. You should check that. Additional things.
Yeah. Am I aware of the condition,
You're aware of what I told you.
including that thing you just sent me?
Yeah, you're aware of that.
Okay. Yeah, I suspected as much. I'm definitely going to need a preset for this.
Well, you wouldn't be willing to do that.
Hmm.
You are unwilling to part with it.
Oh no, another cursed item! Awesome!
I'm definitely going to have some cognitive dissonance. I'm going to have to chew on
By the
that.
way,
You should also check that bond, Elizabeth.
Beta didn't give you that stone.
What was that, mister? Sorry?
Beta did not give up that stone.
That is true, yes.
Why did you do this?
Because it would have been irresponsible to just hand it over without knowing what it would do.
But we knew what it did.
You know some of what it did.
It's not we had a choice anyway.
There's always a choice.
Now we're fucking gonna be walking around with Smeagol.
Hey, the last time the party had a cursed item, it worked out really well.
Well,
we killed
there's
all
no point
kinds of people
bickering
with an
about it
axe.
right now. We are going to have to face this.
So what does it do?
Bad juju.
It does what I tell you.
Ooh. You might get shanked. I mean, what?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I believe a party member has went crazy.
I guess the question is, Elizabeth, are you wearing it?
Am I required to wear it?
No, you're not required to. Just has to be on your person.
Yeah, no. See, I'm kind of stuck actually under it because I explicitly said my concerns. And it's going to
You
be
did,
very
but
obvious
the
that my
curse-
concerns turned out to be true.
Yes, but the curse affects your mental state.
Is it my emotional or my mental? I'm unwilling to part with it, but logically, I know that I should.
No,
know
then you're
that-
not willing to part with it.
You know that before you had wanted to get rid of it, and now you are attuned to it, and you would not be willing to get rid of it. But you know you
Would I
used
be
to able
aware
to.
that this is actually the result of some magic? I explicitly said that.
Yes. You would be aware that it is influencing you.
Yeah, I'm just going to say bluntly that I'm going to need help. Handling this.
Beta draws her sword. I will help you.
Beta, you're being very foolhardy. You don't want to do that. We'll need
What
a
does
priest
that
help.
mean?
Would you really threaten violence on me? I mean, I've been traveling with you so long. Longer than any of these fellas. You're the first, really? And just kind of look at Beta disgusted.
Beta is an adventurer. Beta is willing to help. Most of the time, Beta helps by killing things or healing things. So Beta draws her sword.
Yeah, you could stow that sword. It's not going to help you.
She has a wisdom of 6. She's not really that all together there.
I'm a priest, technically. I think.
Bear noises.
You're not.
I'm not a cleric, but I'm a priest, technically, I think.
Do you know the spell remove curse.
Would you believe me if I said no?
Yeah.
The one time you trust me. Damn it.
Are we leaving? Fucking
Yeah.
God, I'm creeping me
This is
out
you.
here.
All right, you guys set off for the remaining 5 days of your journey. The 5 days pass without incident, and you arrive outside the city gates of Kobavu. The guards do stop you. I believe, Elizabeth, you said before you were in the lead. And he says, what's with the bear?
It's a long story. It started following us. He's friendly. Might be a lost circus animal. Have you guys seen anything like that around here?
Bear noises.
No circus has come through town. It's not even on a leash. You can't bring that into town like that.
I'll just pop out the picnic basket. It's fine, don't worry.
Yeah, but if it eats someone, it's my ass on the line.
It's no more likely to eat someone
is
than I
alright,
am.
man. I want to try to persuade him into letting us in.
Bear noises.
All right, well, I
I
heard
want-
persuasive stuff from, like, Shorty and Beta. I only want one persuasion check, so between the two of you, figure out which one of you guys wants to do it. The other can be offering help.
I have advantage and a +9.
I have a -2. I got this.
I got this. Relax, I got this.
All right,
Beta's
Beta, go
gonna
ahead.
tell them. Beta's gonna tell them that he is part of our adventuring party, and no harm will befall a citizen of the fair city. You have Beta's word on that.
Make your persuasion check.
Our Beta's fingers crossed behind her back.
You
Possibly.
do even need advantage.
All right.
Do I have to roll the other one just in case, or no?
You can, but I'll tell you 28 is sufficient.
Okay, good.
Guard
That
thinks
citrine,
about
man, is a hell of an item.
It is. It really is. Guard thinks about it a little bit. Says, all right. But is your ass on the line? That bear so much as mauls someone, we're going to string you up for it. After we put the bear down, of course.
What if the bear only assaults someone and doesn't maul them?
Please
he
be
looks
quiet.
at the halfling suspiciously.
It's a gnome joke. Relax. They're peculiar people, but not dangerous.
Tell you what, we'll
No,
string you up anyway.
malicious.
How's that?
I accept your challenge.
All right, well, off you go.
Aye.
The gates are opened for you. You can walk into town.
The bear, while walking by, hands the guard a honey-soaked ration.
Guard looks down at it. Guard looks up at the bear. Guard looks down at it. Guard looks up at the bear. You're smarter than the average bear, aren't you?
Damn it.
The bear moves on.
I will turn back into my picnic basket.
You hear munching as he eats the ration. So yeah, you guys are in town. What do you do?
Well, I suggest we go to a priest. I'm not sure how much my will's going to take me there, but yeah, I'm going to let them know that I'm probably going to need help, but I'll get as close as I can.
Will Lester Restoration work?
No.
No,
That
it
won't
needs to be
do.
a stronger. Okay, I don't have anything stronger yet.
Do any of you happen to have the spell Calm Emotion?
Uh,
I have pemmican soaked in honey if you think that would help.
It does calm emotions very well.
negative. I do not.
Don't think that would help. Under, is there anything in the healer's kit that would like sedate my senses to numb them a bit?
I have a thwacking stick I can bonk you over the head a couple times with.
I'd rather not.
Quitter.
You know what? I'm gonna get hammered. That's what I'm gonna do. That should make that easier.
Yeah, I've got a hammer here too somewhere.
So I'll start heading to the end.
All right, you head to the Old Midget Inn. Is the whole party going with you?
Sure.
You guys go to
All
the
right,
inn.
guys.
You all walk in, followed by the bear. Conversation dies instantly.
He's friendly. Don't worry.
Yeah, Yuta, the innkeeper's like, yeah, you might be friendly, but you can't just like bring random animals in here. You have to hitch them up outside.
Vader reaches over and pets the bear. Are you
just
sure
gonna-
he is a friend?
I'm gonna pop out a picnic basket and just say, well, we just did, didn't we? I think we can.
The bear's gonna just push down on the lid to get him back into the basket.
All right, with that kind of performance, Beta, go ahead and make another persuasion check.
Okay.
The bear's the more civilized of the two.
Dwarf kind of grumbles. If that bear shits on my floor, I'm going to make you eat it.
Is it edible?
The bear or the shit?
The way you're going, both.
Is it edible?
The bear's gonna
I have
push
never
back
had bear
down
shit. What
and
does it
get
taste
in the
like?
basket to keep the halfling in it.
Vader's got these wide eyes. What does it taste like?
Well, tell you what, take your bear friend out, preferably to the woods, have him shit, and eat it, and you'll find out.
Beta, it's not.
Oh, you were being funny. Oh, I understand humor.
That time, yes. Previously, no.
She kind of gets that glazed look and tilts her head to the side, not understanding what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. What can I get you guys?
I need your strongest drink. Strongest, cheapest. Preferably one that goes down well.
Well, you can have cheap or you can have it go down well. Which one would you prefer?
How much would it take for me to black out?
I don't know. You know, looking at you, probably just a gold worth of drink.
Yeah, actually, how much would it take to pleasantly go down blackout?
Pleasantly. So you want the easy stuff. Probably 2 or 3 gold worth of drinks.
That sounds fine to me.
Okay.
These bourgeoisie.
No, so I just come like to a table with a shit ton of drinks.
Yeah, they're all basically just like moonshine mixed with fruit juice.
Alright, guys. So here's the thing. I know I should give this crown. And we gotta do the thing. Like Taka can explain. The older gentleman with us that is taller can explain. But long story short, we must, and I start talking in their minds of, give the thing back to the evil entity, otherwise the souls are forfeit. You know the deal. So the problem is that I'm not particularly willing to part with it. I'm going to trust you guys to do the right thing. So I'm going to keep on drinking. And I plan on blacking out any one of you to stay with me, and the rest of you, well, actually, no. I need you to take me to a priest to remove the curse. When I'm blacked out. I think that's the way around this.
So, I'm just gonna point this out here. We're doing something that's definitely not in the best interest of the people of the city. Are the two people in question really worth the trouble we're going through and putting the town and its residents through?
It's not just 2 people. 4 people have already died.
Other important question. The bear is not actually speaking, by the way. Are you guys actually having this conversation at the bar in front of the barkeep?
No, he said he went to a table.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Yeah. Also, I'm putting the important bits of information in the mind to prevent just saying, soul contract overtly. There will be pauses in my speech. It's kind of an unusual
So,
cadence of my figure of speech. Yes.
so these, 6 people? 6 people or 4 people total?
It's about 6 people. Let me see if
So
I can open my.
I do not remember this.
These 6 people,
They're already dead.
Not dead, dickhead.
these 6 people, who exactly are they that they are worth giving powerful magic items to less than decent people?
Me, when you do this, save my soul, then afterwards we'll deal with the piece of shit.
So, here's the thing. I've got nothing against you. But powerful magic is dangerous to more than just the people in the immediate area.
Listen, as far as we could tell, it's not that wonderful. And this thing has just been staying in this town anyway, not causing too many problems as it is. I don't think it's suddenly going to change when it gets this little fucking hat or crown thing.
If this crown is important, why would it not?
Maybe it's got a hard on for shiny things. I don't know.
Is it a dragon?
No.
Then I don't think it would be staying in town just for shiny things.
I'll put it in the mind. It's a type
Is-
of shapeshifter. It blends in with society.
Okay. That doesn't give me much to go on.
We just gotta
But,
give it to now, deal with the aftermath later.
Alright, but I'm just letting you know, because you're the ones who seem to be concerned with morality and all that. This is likely going to cost more than 6 people their lives.
To be determined.
Their lives, more than likely their souls. I'll put this in the mind, of course, I don't know. I don't know what the right thing here to do is, quite frankly. I'm doing the best with what information I have.
I think the right thing is to keep the crown out of the hands of powerful, less than up and up people.
We should return the crown to the church.
Better idea. Find somewhere that's not where you found it and hide it there. If you found it, somebody else already knew where it was, and if they're looking for it, they'll just go looking again. Or they'll find someone else to look for them.
BRB.
What exactly are your intentions?
To keep myself entertained, mostly.
Well, it'll definitely be entertaining after we give it the thing. So I think that that helps that.
I don't know what you do with it. Doesn't matter too much to me. You're the ones who seem concerned about morality.
I'm concerned with my soul staying mine for the moment.
Do you know of any way, and of course the mind, do you know of any way to get out of soul contracts? Other than fulfilling the contract? Level 1.
Damn, would I know of any way to get out of a soul contract?
Make an Arcana check.
Ah, I have those.
That sounds like a very sarcastic Arcana check.
Probably.
No, you don't know.
Hmm. Well, there is one way. Don't sign a soul contract in the first place.
Yeah, there was 2 that refused. They were killed, or committed suicide, or missing. One of the 3.
Yeah, it sounds like the better choice of the two. You know, there is maybe another way. It's not a great idea, but it's an idea.
Speak.
Give your soul to something bigger and more dangerous than whatever you gave it to this time.
I'm good.
If you have a deity you're following and you're particularly attached to, you could offer your soul to them. Probably be better than whatever sketchy fellow you gave your soul to here.
Given
Is
the book history of fairy tales and such, could I make an Arcana check to see if that's feasible, plausible?
It would be a religion check for a deity.
Sure, let's do it.
You have no idea.
Unfortunate.
Also, I imagine you're sitting there getting sloshed while you're all talking about this.
No,
Listen,
I want to be so good.
I'll be clear. Myself and I know at least one other member of our group who's probably asleep somewhere, who cares about the soul of his son. The only option for us is to give this thing to the thing and deal with it later, and I will not abide by anything else until my soul is safe. That's all I have to say about that.
I'm going to just let you know right now, there is no safe for your soul once you sign a soul contract. Those things never end well.
If it doesn't go according to plan as a contract, then
is the soul important?
we deal with it.
Yeah, people tend to die without a beta. And not go anywhere in their afterlife. Of course, there are exceptions and everything, but generally you really need it.
Either way, you have my vote. I say we fuck off from the city and keep the crown.
I mean, I would like to keep it myself, but I don't want people to die.
Now I'll take it, and you can be free of your guilty conscience. Won't be your problem. Won't be your fault.
I will say, as I've already said my final words, you'll take it over my corpse.
You know.
We have a few days still to talk about this, to explore this. Maybe there's some other way to sidestep the issue, to solve it, to circumvent it, to delay it.
Do you happen to have a copy of the contract or know the exact wording of it?
It was very simple. Something along the lines of the in the mind, circular of ages shall be delivered within 66 days. If not, your soul is forfeit. There's nothing about him keeping it. It must be delivered.
Delivered to whom or to where?
The entity, presumably in the place where it resides. If this book is correct, a few pages back.
Hey guys. It just says we have to deliver it to him, right? Okay. So we package it in a cardboard box, we leave it at the doorstep, fill up paperwork confirming it was delivered, and then, someone else steals it off the porch.
Not so sure that'll work.
Works according to Amazon and FedEx.
Yeah, you see, the previous lady that took herself out asked about the wording of the contract specifically and said to not worry about the specific semantics of the contract.
Alright, just tell
I'm
me
not so
plainly,
sure
what are
if
you dealing
it's
with?
linguistic or what aspect of deliver. I'm assuming it's the most basic of intentions to just simply hand it over.
Under, is there any check I can make to look for a loophole in the wording I was given?
No, there is not.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, there is a loophole, but it's not in your favor.
I'm aware of that, Spectre.
I mean, we could go to the Sea Guard and see if they could summon some more men, and we could set up an attack for maybe after we give it to it.
Yeah, you see, I tried to arrange that almost 2 months ago. The guard explicitly said, even after knowing what he knew, that he wouldn't be able to help. He'd only be able to minimize casualties.
Yeah, that's what he said, but he said they didn't have any men here, but maybe they could send for more men. Because I was there.
I very much doubt that any other additional men could come from other villages to reinforce at the time slot that we're given.
I don't think villages are going to have the type of people we're looking for either.
Yeah.
We give it to him in the house, and then block the doors and set it on fire.
That won't work, and that'll also damn the other unfortunate soul tied along in all this mess.
No, in the house.
I didn't catch that last bit. What?
Not if she's not in there.
I don't know. I don't see a good way getting out of this. People are going to be upset regardless of what happens, and bad things will happen regardless of what we choose.
I'll tell you right now, anything that makes you sign your soul, either as a price or as collateral, is not going to be working in your favor. Whatever you signed your soul for is not worth it.
I have to agree.
So I say we leave, and the people who have assigned their souls are just going to have to deal with it.
Well, you've only been here for like a couple of days, so your opinion's duly noted.
I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to start drinking. All I ask is that you don't steal from me. The crown, a choice needs to be made. I don't want anyone attuning to this thing. It's got some nasty side effects. I'd like
understand.
remove curse to be cast upon me. I have some money on my person. If
Well, I
that helps
suppose we
cast
should,
to,
before
you know.
you decide to commit to this, we should probably ask the local clerics if they know remove curse.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. To walk around a bit, I think would be good. Can already feel the blood boiling and me getting a bit anxious. I'll ask the barkeep to hold on to my drinks for me.
He nods. Well, she, sorry, so, woman.
Thank you. We're not going to be doing it right at this moment, but we're just checking, alright?
Check
Okay,
what?
what are you guys doing?
I think we're checking to see if a priest can cast remove curse. And if they can, how much would it cost if they charge?
Okay, so you're going to the Temple of the Masked Gods?
Let's see. Same temple?
Yeah, it's the same temple.
Teophilus? What was his name again? Tephilis?
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, I'll just start some little small talk with him.
Alright, what brings you to the Temple of the Masked Gods today?
So, I was messing around with some magic items, and one of them may have been cursed. Could you cast a remove curse?
Well, you're certainly capable of doing so. However, spellcasting services require a appropriate donation to the temple. Say 100 gold for remove curse.
I can only afford 50. But I do have a potion of healing I'm also willing to part with. Will you help me?
Make a persuasion check.
Could this debate make the persuasion check?
Nope. You said it. You offered it.
All right.
You make it.
Hey,
He nods and says, yes, that would be acceptable.
very good. My friends may have to carry me here, okay? That's normal. I just got to get around the manipulation of this thing.
I see. Well, when you are ready, bring your potion and your gold, and I will cast a spell on you.
Thank you kindly. Yeah, okay. Not sure where the party is, but I'll definitely just tell them I'm planning to get hammered. I'd like you to bring me to the priest, deliver to them 50 gold and a potion of healing. And after that, is Sister Beta, if you could cast lesser restoration on me, that'd be great. I think that's the way to do this. That's the first hurdle we gotta overcome.
Damn it, Gilbert.
You know what?
Yeah.
For Meebery, will the barkeep allow me to take my drinks with me?
The drink, yes. The mugs, no.
Could all the drinks fit in a water skin?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll empty my water skin. I'm gonna fill it with all this beer. Is that possible?
Yes, you're able to fill it up with liquor.
Okay. So I had the barkeep the mugs back. And Yeah, I'm gonna just go to the church.
Okay.
Just kind of stare at this water skin, and so I'm really trusting you guys not to fuck me. Don't fuck me, please. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll make sure your
Beta,
pants stay on.
Beta, if you would please take care of me. I hand you 50 gold and a potion of healing. And yeah, I drink a lot.
All right. You start chugging it. It tastes like shit. Because, you know, he had mixed it the liquor with, like, the fruit juice and stuff. We used different
Mhm.
fruit juices for the different drinks, and you mix them all together. So this tastes kind of nasty. But you keep chugging, then chugging, and chugging. And then I'm going to need a con save from you.
Do I want to fail this?
No, you don't. Because you feel nauseous. But you manage to keep it down, and you keep chugging, and you keep chugging, and you keep chugging. You drain the water skin. And everything goes black for you. Everyone in the party, except for Elizabeth, you see Elizabeth, finally finish her water skin, the kind of like a trail of like fruit juice kind of around the edges of her mouth, as she just kind of falls over backwards, unconscious on the grass. So what do you do now?
The bear's gonna like nuzzle her head, see if she's actually unconscious.
Oh yeah, totally unconscious.
How much does she?
Beta's gonna scoop her up.
Wait, how much does she weigh first, though?
Beta's gonna scoop her up. Doesn't matter.
It's light enough. Beta can easily carry her.
Yeah, I'm 107 pounds. With my equipment, I'm under 200.
Yeah, Beta's. Yeah, no. Beta lifts her up and carries her off.
And to where are you carrying her off to? The ritual?
The priest.
Ah, okay.
Yes, the priest. Yes.
So you're not taking her to that warehouse with the Eldritch ritual thing?
Nope. I'm taking her to the priest.
Okay.
I'll take her to the warehouse.
Nope. Beta has
It's
her.
a good thing
Beta
you
gave
don't
her
know
her
where it
word.
is.
All right.
Don't
you walk
die.
in.
Who do you
Theophilus
think
is
runs the warehouse?
right there and sees you carry her, and he's like, ah. I see she managed to drink herself into a stupor.
She seems quite good at it. Maybe she needs a talk after this.
Are you aware of the spellcasting she asked me to do?
She said you
Not
are to remove curse, to take this crown off of her, and she gave gold and a healing potion.
Well, she didn't pay before.
I handed it to you, Beta, before I drank myself in a stupor.
That's what she just said. That's what she just told the guy. She has a 50
sorry.
gold and a
The way
healing
you
potion.
said it sort of implied it was prepaid.
Oh, and Beta lays her down and drops the coins in the healing potion.
All right, yeah, he takes it and stands over Elizabeth on the ground, goes icky, icky whopping boo, and remove curse.
I cast lesser restoration on her to remove the drunkard condition.
All right, Elizabeth, you wake up and your head is pounding. It hurts, but your thoughts are clear and your own.
I'll just pick up the crown and see if it worked.
You see
Hey, hang on.
The halfling has the crown.
No one should have tuned into that thing. We gotta think about this clearly. All right. Thanks, by the way, Beta.
Is that the crown in question?
Yes.
Oh, that is interesting. May I see it?
I'm gonna.
It's a bit dangerous. Probably shouldn't.
I'm gonna cast detect thoughts on him. What does he thinking?
Hey, precious.
He is concerned that it is a dangerous magical item and it should be kept safe within the church's confines.
Ah, I see.
I agree. Beta says yes. Show the priest the crown.
No.
I think it's alright as long as no one attunes to it.
I do not understand why we don't give it to the church.
Just gonna kind of like press into your that the church plans on selling it off. I've read his mind before. He's quite greedy. Do not trust him.
Heretic!
Where?
He turns to the priest. Heretic! You
Okay,
plan
well-
to sell this?
While this commotion's going on, I'm just gonna slip into the basket
Beta,
as
Beta, what
discreetly
the
as I
fuck? I
can.
didn't tell you to say that.
Sell
I
it?
tell you that in your mind.
No, I have no plans to sell that crown. I wish to keep it and the people safe from it.
Oh, she said
And she
zealot.
looks at, and she looks over at Elizabeth. I do not understand. You said
Don't say another word, Beta. It's okay. I know you're concerned. I am too, but
While this commotion's going on, I'm just gonna slip into the basket.
Okay, make a stealth check.
crap.
Look, if there's a fight breaking out, I want to be in cover. Where is my stealth? Wonderful.
Yeah, no one notices. You just slip into the basket.
But we got a bunch of raising voices here. The bear is just gonna kind of leave the room. The bear doesn't like people yelling.
I'm not. If wherever that crown's going, I'm going.
Well,
yeah, if I see the bear leave, if I see the basket leave, I think our business is done. I'll thank the priest. We'll start leaving.
if you're sure, if that crown is really as dangerous as you say, we could certainly offer some help with the protection of it.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm going to give him a really pained expression. It's quite obvious that I want to take it, but I'm saying no.
Okay. You do get an impression of it in his mind, because you have that detect thoughts running as you guys leave, that it wasn't because he wasn't going to have the church protect it. He was going to give it to the Circle of the Eternal Flame and have them protect it.
Wait, he also know? Hey, wait, where did that halfling go? That little halfling. I want to search around my around the radius of detect thoughts.
Yeah, he's in the picnic basket.
Oh, okay.
With the crown.
Wait. So you're saying you could help protect this thing?
Are you guys leaving or are you not? Because you guys said you were leaving.
I said I was leaving. He didn't announce that. He thought of it. I'm the only one that got that information.
No, I thought he said something.
Yeah, he was offering to take the crown and help protect it.
Well, I want to ask him something.
Okay, go ahead.
So, can you help us in exchange, maybe, for the?
Did you cut off there, Hayes?
Oh, I might have. Okay. So, maybe in exchange for the item, can you help us destroy a powerful being that's trying to acquire this item?
I believe that we could make an arrangement, yes. What type of being are you talking about? I am not one to condone wanton murder.
I called the party to come back in, stop running away with my crown. Did they come back in?
Do they? That's up to them. Do you guys come back in?
I think my concern is with the bear and the caster.
Yeah, I'm calling all of them.
Okay. Does the bear come back?
I don't know if I would have heard him say that.
Yeah, you would have.
Given that-
It's not that big of a church. So what was that, Gilbert?
No, I'll remain far away from the serious sounding people.
Okay. So everyone but the bear comes back in.
That means I would also be over there with the bear, so you can also consider me absent.
So basically, no one comes, Hayes, when you yell that out.
It's some type of shape-shifting fiend creature. That, if I remember, isn't it a fiend?
Well, that's what you said.
No, I'm
Is
asking.
a demon.
You know what a fiend is?
Yeah, it's a fiend.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's what I say. It's some type of shape-shifting fiend demon thing.
And how do you know it's a fiend? Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh dear. And it's in town.
Yes.
Oh dear. And what kind of help are you looking for with it? I presume you intend to destroy it.
That is the long-term plan, yes.
The longer fiends remain in our world, the more their corruption spreads. This needs to be taken care of quickly.
I would agree, yes.
Then what's the holdup?
What?
What's the holdup?
Well, number
The
one,
last time the party ran into her, she killed 6 people.
the last time out of those that were in our group just here, I'm the only survivor that's currently with us of the last time we encountered this. And you see, the reason myself and a few others survived this encounter is we were forced to sign a contract with this creature.
I see. And what exactly did this contract behold you to?
Well, this item that we just brought out here, we had to recover it for this creature. Otherwise, it would take our souls.
I see. And the fact that you still have this crown means you have not yet completed your part of the contract?
Yes, we still have a certain amount of days left before we have to have it delivered. But obviously, we don't, we're not bad people. We don't want to, give this thing more power. It's obviously very bad. But we don't have the strength alone to kill it. We're less concerned with the item itself. So if, after you want to keep it safe somewhere, that's completely fine. But we don't have the strength to take this thing out.
And if I was to lend you my aid, do you think you would be able to?
I mean, I don't know. Are you very powerful?
I have a certain amount of power as given to me by the gods, yes.
You have friends with this same power?
A couple. Not as powerful as I, but my apprentices. My acolytes, they could come with me. I'm sure the 3 of us would, myself and 2 acolytes would be able to assist you.
Well, I don't know. Would my character know if them plus all of us would be enough to possibly kill it?
Well, for reference, the priest obviously was comfortable casting a third level spell, and he says his acolytes are not as powerful as him, but still have power. So make of that what you will.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I think, yeah, there's some potential there, yeah.
Higher than 6th level. Easy.
I think there's some, yeah, potential there, yeah, but the big thing is we have to at least, we have to technically complete the contract to save our souls before we could dispatch of the abomination.
I see. So you plan to, what, hand over the item and then immediately attack?
That sounds about right. I'm not very good with the planning, but I like the sound of that, yeah.
How do you plan to keep it from running away?
Well, I mean, it's where we would be delivering it is a confined space. It's a shop in town.
Oh, what shop?
I actually don't remember, so.
I see.
Oh, come on, Hayes.
No, I really don't either.
That's why I'm saying, oh, come on. I've been through 3 characters and I still remember.
A very bad memory.
Obviously.
So, would this be agreeable to you?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, here's something else. I just remembered this. He did have some kind of magical traps in place because we originally tried to sneak in there to save someone else's soul he had condemned into servitude. We tried to get the contract, but he had these, I think they were like suits of armor that came to life, and they were pretty strong and they were fighting us. And I think we defeated one maybe, but yeah, he has some powerful magic stuff at this place where we'd have to complete the contract.
Any chance you could get him to meet us somewhere else? Away from his base of operations?
I don't think that's very likely. That would require us to go there first to ask him, and I don't know how that would go.
Well, when you are ready, come and let me know, and I will gather my acolytes, and we will assist you in this endeavor.
Very good, very good. Alright, now I want to go rejoin those other fuckers who did not come in when I called them.
All right, you walk outside. There is no one in front of the church.
Alright, well, I go try and find them.
Okay.
Could I have left my owl there with instructions upon seeing the party to start following me?
I mean, you could have, yeah.
Yeah, I do the thing.
Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, you go around the corner, and you can see the party on the far side of the church. They're very obvious, because, there's a bear. Not many people have bears in town.
Alright. Are we in
Cowards.
earshot of anyone else over in this area?
Make a perception check. That doesn't look like it.
So, well, I tell the party, that I talked to the wizard man, and I have come up with a new plan that he can help us with his assistant people engage the bad thing after we fulfill the bad part of the contract.
Okay. Mm, I'm just gonna kind of speak about this about the Downlander. I'll put it in thought. Sure, why not? Well, I know the wizards associated with my organization. It didn't come to my attention until I read his surface thoughts. The Eternal Flame. I believe we can trust him to deliver the crown to him after this is done. Before we engage, we should see if we can find any additional information about the threat.
What do you mean?
Perhaps there are libraries in town, tales or fables of this creature that we're facing, that might aid us and give us a better idea of what we're going to face before we face it. It would be prudent for us to do that.
Okay, well, I also think we should go back to that feller from the guard that knew our dearly departed friend and maybe keep him apprised of this situation and ask once again if he could give us any assistance now that we have some more firepower for this mission here.
That isn't a bad idea, actually. Sister Beta, could you come with us?
Very well.
Anyone, actually, but yeah, especially you. That Sid train really helps you have a way with words. We might need that.
I guess you
There is the halfling still with us? Bear? Just going to kind of look at you peculiarly and approach. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Okay. Yeah. The halfling's still here, right? I'll just kind of like peek inside the basket.
Yeah, there's a halfling inside the basket.
With a knife.
Did you hear all that?
Hear what?
Okay, you didn't hear any of it. The plan is to get additional help. We've already.
Wearing the crown?
No, not wearing the crown.
Yeah, we're securing additional arms to help us dispatch to the fiend. We are to relinquish the crown to the priest. I've read his mind. He can be trusted. All right? Do you acknowledge me?
Mm-hmm.
Acknowledge me.
You're not planning to attune to the thing, are you?
No.
Oh, can I make an insight check? I wouldn't normally, but this is pretty important.
Oh, I see. You don't trust us.
Yeah, you guys are pretty new to me, and this is a very important item.
I'm mostly just talking as a player. The bear doesn't speak in town. The bear speaks bear in town, I should say.
I mean, you can, I suppose. Go ahead and make your insight check, and Shorty, I guess you need to make either a deception or a persuasion check. Don't tell us which. Just roll it.
Don't tell us which, but if you have a modifier that's disturbingly higher than one of your other ones, we'll pretend we didn't know.
Oh no, I made sure they're the same.
Really smart.
You can't tell, Elizabeth. No information.
Bear with me, Shorty. I have to make sure. This item is very important.
bear makes a bear noise with the pun.
Oof. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of face palm and I'll cast Detect Thoughts. Does Shorty have plans to take the thing, run away to do dastardly things with the crown?
The halfling is questioning why they're still with this group if they're so paranoid and apparently incapable of making a decision.
Decision.
Then I can trust you to hand the crown back to me.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll extend my hand.
I'll shake your hand, sure.
The crown.
What about the crown?
Give it back.
Bear
Do you-
books it. No one insight checked the bear. I'm just kidding.
Look, you didn't make a decision before. Are you going to make a decision this time?
We're getting help. That's the decision.
I
You-
view decision.
Alright, hold on. Let me get this straight. You want to carry this crown into what you know is going to be a fight. With what exactly? You still haven't told me.
Well, the priest has agreed to help, as I said. You probably weren't listening.
I wasn't.
We're also planning on getting the guards. I try again, along with the priest's help. Perhaps this time he'll be persuaded to spare some additional firepower. We'd also like to spend some time researching this entity. Others
You s-
like it, their potential weaknesses, strengths, and
s-
such.
Still haven't told me what it is.
As I said, it's a fiend.
There's a lot of those.
I'll just put it in your head. Fuck it. I'll tell you it's a Rakshasa.
And are they capable of teleporting away?
Unknown. Are they under? Do I have any means to make an Arcana check?
You wouldn't know.
Grounds to?
You wouldn't know.
Yeah. I tell them I don't know, and plan to search the libraries in hopes that perhaps they have some information about this lore.
Probably not, but go ahead and check. In the meantime, I don't think we should keep the crown in the town with the creature that is looking for it.
What do you propose?
Go outside into the forest, maybe a half-hour trip out, and we wait for you to regroup with us.
I'm sorry. No. We have a plan.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm saying your plan is not great.
It's better than nothing, and it's better than what we had before. The only thing that the gods can expect us to do is make the best decision with what information we have at the time. I intend to do just that. Your plan sounds fair enough and sound enough. I'll go ahead and take the time to hide this crown and
And
return.
where are you hiding it?
No. I don't think we should be hiding the crown. I think we need to keep the crown with the group of people to protect it.
No, we're not all going to the library. We send the people who would actually help into the library. We send the people who wouldn't with the crown into the forest so that it's not in the same city as the Rakshasa.
You do know we'll ultimately have to hand the crown to the Rakshasa when the time to
If we're
fight comes.
going to hand it over, we're going to hand it over on our terms, not on the Rakshasas.
What are you suggesting? That we beat it within an inch of its life and then hand it and then kill it?
That is a
Because I
plan.
don't think that's going to be possible.
I don't think that's a good plan, but it's a plan. It might be the best we've had so far, aside from just cutting our losses and booking it. But it seems I've already been outvoted on that plan.
If it
Perhaps
was
we
people I didn't care about, I would have gone with it, but
Perhaps we give the crown to the church.
that's the plan after we deal with the Rakshasa. The idea is to deal with the Rakshasa, and afterwards, as payment, to hand the crown to the church.
It's simple. We all go together, meet the captain, then we all go together to the library. We don't all have to go in both places, but we all go together. We're stronger in numbers. Plan done.
Stronger, sure, but are we strong enough in numbers?
I do not believe we should separate as well. I believe we should stay together.
Okay, so is the idea for all us to go to the forest, bury this thing,
No,
and go to the library? What?
we just
I'm saying it's a bad idea to keep this crown in the same city as the Rakshasa.
that opinion's noted.
You know, if it makes things easier, I do have a lead-lined case. Maybe it can fit my crown, the crown, excuse me, as well. Would that help?
Getting a bit possessive, are we?
Like I said, I'm not interested in keeping the crown after all this is said and done. Well, you're interested in preserving the souls.
If you worry about him detecting this crown, let's put it in the case and continue with our plan.
That sounds like a good middle ground. Don't you agree?
I still don't like it, but it's better than nothing, and nothing's the best I'm gonna get with you guys. You do know this Rakshasa likely remembers your faces and is going to be expecting you to have the crown already, so you are going to be walking around town with the target on your backs, so to speak.
Stuff that we
And the
can't
dude
factor
is able to
into.
take
I think
multiple
we can do
forms,
is
so we
make
don't
the
know
best
if it's
decision at the
serious or
time.
not.
If you'd like, you can go to the library yourself and do all the legwork. That would impose a minimal footprint.
Plus, the demon does change shape, and it could have observed us already.
It probably has observed us already. Which is why we shouldn't walk around town with a crown. Even if it is in a lead-lined box.
That is a good point. However, splitting up the party is not the smartest idea, being this thing has tore through half the party before.
Listen, let's put it in the case. Let's go.
It didn't tear through the full party because the full party wasn't there.
Yeah, there's some funny comedy for that.
I'll go ahead and put
Remember,
this thing in the lead line,
split
please.
party, the break-in crew and the exit crew. We had a crew that was going to get us out of town, and a crew that was going to break the chick out and get the contract, and that failed to shit, and the whole theft crew got killed.
I mean,
With the exception of Hayes' character, and the rest of y'all had no idea what was happening. Yeah, I don't believe we should split the party.
Mister, there's some extra humor to how that played out. I'll point that out once we see how this all plays out. Because that fight was really fucking funny for me.
I put the crown in the lead line case.
Okay.
So we're keeping the case in the basket, or we're just walking around with this case that's obviously proof against magic and totally not suspicious?
Normally in my backpack.
The bear holds out the picnic basket with the lid open. Kind of like gestures to put the box in.
It's normally in my backpack. You don't have to worry about that.
It would also be looking for you, though.
Yeah, you know where the thing is. It's in my backpack.
No, I mean the Rakshasa looking for you. You would be the logical person to search. who the fuck would put it in a basket with a bear?
Actually, it wouldn't
Nope.
be her because he don't know the Rakshasa doesn't know
He
who.
only knows me.
He only knows.
Right.
Yeah, Hayes' character. So Hayes would be
Sorry,
the one.
Mixed characters all begin to blur together for me as a player. Sorry.
Same. So I think a lot of the concern is kind of already been alleviated then.
Not in particular, but it's the best we're gonna get
I agree.
with the group at hand.
Alright, let's go to Captain God.
Stuff, let me see if the priest has any pull with the local barons to get access to any Arcanist's library. Yeah, I want to first know if this can even be dealt with. If the entity in question, I'm not sure who brought it up, but it was a good point. If they know teleportation, if they know how to teleport, we've already lost.
Or you could go mention it to the priest and ask him, because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, we could do that too. That'll... Actually, yeah, the organization in question would probably have the best idea to know. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so what are you doing?
We're going to head back to the church.
All right, you walk back around to the front of the church.
Yep, we'll ask for Tephalus again.
All right, yeah, you ask for him. He comes up and says, yes, are you ready to begin the assault?
No, I actually wanted to discuss a bit more about the nature of the entity in question. See maybe if you know about it.
Well, what kind of entity is it?
I was kind of
It's a
looking.
fiend.
Is this a public environment?
It's a church. There are some acolytes and some like clergymen around. Some people praying.
What did they say here? Just kind of like motion towards this public ground.
Well, you can come into the back to my office.
Let's...
Yeah, he takes you around to the back of the church. He's this little office. Oh, please, take a seat. So, what is the nature of what we're facing?
Right. I'm open my book and turn a few pages. It is a fiend known as a Rakshasa.
I see. A shapeshifter. Well, that would explain how I was able to infiltrate town without anyone noticing. By the way, do you know who the Rakshasa is pretending to be?
Only one of its identities.
Oh, it's better than nothing. What identity is that?
Well, what do you know of Rakshasas besides them being shapeshifters?
That I would not dare to face one on my own, but with a couple of my acolytes and your party, I think we could manage it.
You really think so?
Yes.
Do you know what they're capable of?
To some degree, yes. They are fiends, after all. They are capable of great amounts of calamity.
Yeah, that sounds good enough to me. All right.
But it seems that you are fishing for something specific. Ask your question.
I'm just not sure of the fiend's abilities, other than shapeshifting. I'm gonna turn to a blood-smeared page.
They tend
Beware
to be
the
magic users.
entity that is Zogorath, a Rakshasa embedded in a magic shop. He wears the mask of an elderly gnomish woman named Adeus. Do not take the deal. In all caps.
Zogrozoth, huh? Wow, that is interesting. Of course, you do know Zogrozoth left on a trade mission out to the east, yes?
Now,
Yes, he's been gone a few days. He left town a few days ago.
What is Zogradoth or whatever?
Well, she was pretending to be a older gnomish woman, as you said, but you're telling me that it is actually a Rakshasa in disguise.
Do you know this gnomish woman named Adeus? Let me spell it. I may be mispronouncing it. I never had the chance to talk to the lady. There's this long silence.
Of
Is
me
he
going
thinking?
through my notes as he thinks.
Okay.
Please hold while the dungeon master processes information. Your query
And
is
then
important
all
to us.
attacks us. You know too much.
The priestess of Rakshasa all the way wrong.
Please,
She face
tell me
what?
of hold music while you wait.
In the ground. Lightning from the hand.
What wizard cast hold music?
No, that name does not have any recollection.
I'll be back in a minute.
That's
And Arcana check to see if the book has the face of the lady.
about the other endangered soul, right?
It's
But
not an
yeah.
Arcana check. Just make a straight investigation check.
The women he enslaved.
That would have been a +8. That's 17. My bad.
Well, that's Rita.
Who's talking about that?
Yeah, no, there's
Yes.
no image of it. I don't actually, like, as a DM, I don't know where you got that name from. I don't have any record of it.
Well, I would have
Wasn't it?
provided the image if it was on my book. See if that would help stir the memory further.
Okay,
Mick,
there's no such NPC is what I'm telling you.
Nani?
I went through my notes. I have no such record of that name.
What are you talking about, Mick?
name.
I actually have this down in my notes.
Right, Mick, what's the name?
It's Adeus, the elderly gnomish woman.
I don't see it in any of my notes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are we looking for?
The name of an NPC that Mick had in his notes, but I don't have it in mine, and no one else does either. So, yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Turns out there was an NPC, but they've been erased from everyone's version of history.
It's a good
Yeah, that was my previous character's notes.
It's a alternate history character.
It's interesting because I just have it all in my notes as just Zogradoth. I never had him use an alternate name.
Huh.
Not saying that you're wrong, but that sounds like something I made up on the fly and didn't write down. So we'll just go with that. Yeah, that's... Yeah, so you describe Idis to the priest-like guy as the magic... magic sales gnome. She left on a trade journey out east. She left a couple days ago.
Well.
Sounds like we got time to prepare then.
You say when they would be back?
No, she didn't tell me. You might want to... But the source clerk, Rita, is still here. You might be able to talk to her about it.
Do we really know that they took off?
So they say. I did not see it personally, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. We should be ready for anything if we're going to approach that store, but we should ask. Can you tell me a bit more about their abilities that are typical to Rakshasas?
Well, they are... you see, there's basically three kinds of fiends. There's your completely animalistic ones. There is your near human or relatively humanoid fiends, both in intelligence and actions. And then there are your, the truly dangerous ones, the ones that have superhuman abilities, for lack of a better word. A Rakshasa tends to fall into the second category, as they're, while powerful, they are still comparable to powerful mortals. And Rakshasas are known for their illusion and misdirection magics.
Hmm.
They also tend to be incredibly hard to damage with magic, requiring very powerful spells to actually hurt him.
Do you have such spells available to you?
No. But I do have the will of my god and a sturdy mace. That will prove sufficient, I think.
That was basically the "and my axe" line from Lord of the Rings, so I'm going to add the "and my bow" line.
Bear noises and wax your hand in the basket.
Do you know if mundane
Yeah, I'm
weapons
sleeping here.
I'll be back.
What was it? Oh, you got stepped on.
do you know if mundane weapons affect it?
I don't know for sure, but many fiends of this and higher power levels of power are not. So I would not plan on mundane means being able to damage it effectively.
Do you have anything that might temporarily enhance such weapons to be effective towards a fiend? A blessing, a prayer, a ritual?
I do have an ability to expend spell slots when I hit things in order to call down the wrath of my god and
He's a paladin! Oh! I'm sorry.
but other than that, no.
Wait, he's a paladin and
Not
cast
quite.
a third level spell?
He is not quite a paladin. He is a priest.
I'm kind of like look to the halfling. I never caught your name, but I saw you casting magic to imbue the bear's fist with some type of energy.
Yeah, I can do that for someone.
Can you teach me how to do that?
That's going to be a lot of very long lessons. I don't think we have time for it.
Are you a wizard?
I am.
A multiple wizard.
I can.
I noticed my bow's very good. Does lots of things. It could use some magic, I think.
Alright, well, do you have time and money for me to make a quick cheat sheet for you?
Let's see, time, yes. I have a quill that I actually make this thing quite a breeze. The book also has a mind of its own and is quite compatible with my mind. Money, that is something I cannot help with. We do have party funds, though. I think it's understandable if I take from here.
That's fine.
Yes.
Alright, I'll give you the quick version of it. We'll go over it. We don't really have much time today, do we? I can
Do
stay
we have
a bit
4
into the night.
minutes?
Well, we still we have to
4 minutes.
we got to talk to the captain of the guard. But it sounds like we might have more days to prepare for this thing coming back.
We might. It could also be that, in fact, that the storekeep is the Rakshasa in disguise. That's why I want to be ready now.
If it only takes 4 minutes, then yes, I have time for that.
Let's do it.
So what are you guys trying to do?
I'm going to let Elizabeth copy my magic weapon into her spellbook.
Oh, you're a wizard?
I am a wizard.
Neat.
Not a very hairy wizard, but, that comes with a later experience.
Just keeping track of this. All right. I now know the thing. That'll be useful for the fight. Priest, do you think our words might have better credence? We plan on going to the guard to get as much support as we can for this. Do you think it'd be a good idea for you to come along?
And do what? It sounds like the fiend has already left, from what you say.
Be back. It wants this thing.
Just in case the fiend hasn't left. It'd be
Well,
good to have some extra at hand.
The guard and myself have not exactly seen eye to eye.
I like you.
You see, there was this wedding between him and my sister that I officiated, and at the after party, I got well, this is a little embarrassing. I got really drunk,
I really like you.
and I may have taken a dump on my new brother-in-law's plate.
You're one of my favorite people.
That's quite the story, but
Yeah, well, I was really drunk. I don't think he ever quite forgave me for well, what came next. Let's just say that he was upset. I was drunk, and I may have thrown the plate at him after I shat on it.
okay, serious.
All right,
I'm serious.
You're promoted to my favorite person.
Okay. Now,
So,
that
so
sounds
I'm
horrible.
not exactly his favorite person. It might be easier if I'm not there if you want to persuade him to do anything. He may just say no just to spite me in revenge for, humiliating him in front of the Baron, some visiting nobles, the merchants, half the town.
I like to think you
His
guys
new
are.
wife, the in-laws.
I like to think that both of you are fine gentlemen that care for the people of this city, and could put your differences aside should it come that you fight
Well-
side by side.
We'll just refer to you as competent assistants who are aware of the situation until you have to meet him face to face for an actual fight.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect him to try to stab me or anything until after the demon's dead.
Okay. Yeah, just as a precaution. But yeah, we should go there to the guard and let them know what's up. Maybe get some additional help. That'd be good.
Yeah, if you could, that would probably be helpful to have some guardsmen as well. I would suggest you go there and talk to him.
Aye. Let us make haste, and I think the party goes.
All right, yeah, you go through the town, past the inn, and up to the barracks.
Just kind of knock on the door.
Yeah, some guardsman opens it. Yep.
Hi.
Holy
can I
hell, what the hell's a bear doing here? Arms, there's a bear in
Relax,
town!
Relax,
I'll,
relax.
I'll pop out
It's
of the picnic basket. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You
It's
hear
okay.
the voice, a familiar voice of Stephanus from inside. It's like, what the hell you mean a bear's in town? How the fucking bear get in? It's like you see him like strapping some armor on. He's got a spear.
It's fine.
Paranoid.
It's fine. He hasn't eaten anyone.
Oh, it's you guys. I should have known.
You should have known. Except I'm a halfling.
Good.
The joke doesn't carry the same weight.
The bear turns around the picnic basket and opens the side the halfling isn't on, and kind of like gestures with it for them to take a honey-covered ration.
No, that's all right.
That's
That's
actually
a
really good.
really
Don't have any
well-trained
fruit.
bear. I can see why the front guards let you in with him. He is with you, right? Pointing at Elizabeth.
The bear tagged along. You could say that, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just pretend.
The bear is our friend.
Okay, there you go. So yeah. So besides, giving my corporal a heart attack, was there any other reason you came here today?
Yes. I trust you remember what I told you about 40 days ago or so?
That there was a fiend in town? Yes, I remember.
Yes, I'd like to tell you a bit more details.
Well, come in. Yeah, I guess you bring the Baron too. Hopefully he won't. Well, if he shits on the floor, I'll just make the privates clean it up. Be character building for them.
Do you want him to? I think I can get
let's not,
doing that.
let's not cause anyone any trouble.
But it'd be funny, and they're privates. They signed up for this.
I think they signed up to clean up bear shit. I don't think
They're
anyone.
privates. That shit's in their description.
Underdark. Are there privates in the room right now?
Yes.
The bear is going to make eye contact and squat like he's about to shit in the building.
Oh no! Like I'm gonna lightly, like
The
motion
bear
with my
won't.
foot.
The bear won't, but the bear is going to try to fuck with these privates.
The privates get a very worried look on their face.
Bear, you're on the floor right in the middle of your.
The
You can
bear
see
then
one of
stops.
them has a bucket of soapy water and a mop next to him. Like they were just swabbing the floor.
All right.
Oh, come on. This is too good of an opportunity. If you don't do it, I will.
No, the bear won't actually
Get
shit on
out
the
of
floor.
here.
But the bear
That's
will
not-
walk up to each one of them with a basket and offer them a honey-covered ration.
The private, like the new guys, all seemed a little freaked out by the bear. The sergeant just shrugs and takes one.
Hell yeah.
Psst, Sarge. If you want team building exercise for these guys, just give me the word.
It's all right.
Sure, I can.
Fake talking through his mouth full.
You sure? I can jump out real quick, take a shot on the floor, and pretend it was a bear.
No, they'll probably just shit themselves if you jump out suddenly at them.
It's even more team building exercise. Fine.
But Stephanus kind of leads you guys into the back to his office, which is about the same size as Tephilus's. Though this one has a distinct, like a little bit more Spartan, a bit more of a martial flair to it. So you have information for me?
Yep. I tell him the things.
I see.
At this point, I'm not holding anything back because we're just committing to this.
Well, you do know that the fiend, that disguises this gnomish woman, Idas, she left a couple days ago.
Yeah, we were told that, but we know it's going to be back in time because it wants this thing, and we have a contract to give it the thing.
So, actually, this does bring up a point. What's stopping the fiend from just fucking off, waiting until the contract is up, getting your souls, and then finding the bodies?
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, that bridge would have been passed if it goes to it. Huh.
I mean,
Well,
what's
like
the difference?
Russia smart enough to consider that there would be new people filing in and out, and perhaps it would not resort to that.
It wouldn't be a very smart move, so.
Why not? We would never have to see the Rakshasa again.
Oh, for it.
Yes, it would never have to worry about us catching up. It can turn into whoever it wants to be.
You're not making sense. I'm saying it would not make sense for it to not show up for the item to be delivered.
Why
Do you
would it?
exactly know what happens whenever the soul becomes forfeit? Is it compelled to stay in a coin? Are they compelled to speak the truth to the Rakshasa? To give them every bit of information they had? Like, we have no idea. It's actually not a bad point that's being raised. It may very well be possible that the Rakshasa never intended to fulfill the contract. We've seen how quite unscrupulous it's been with the half-elf that was bound.
I think it intended to fulfill the contract, but I don't think it intended for the people who signed the contract to survive.
Well, I mean, it's simple. If it doesn't complete its contract, it doesn't get the thing. You give it to the priest people and be done with it, and no one is the wiser. So I don't think this.
I don't. You don't understand. What's stopping it from becoming somebody else in town, and then just waiting for whoever signed the contract to drop dead anyways, and then pick up the crown and leave?
I don't have the crown. I'm the only one at risk here, so it's not gonna. It's not gonna have to. That's not an option.
Okay, so the bear's still not talking here, but like, Hayes, what he's saying is that you're gonna get totally fucking killed if this occurs.
Yeah, again, so it won't be a problem.
Okay, I follow what
He's
you mean.
presiding
It won't be
himself if it comes
right,
out.
right, okay.
Change the plan. We need to tell the guard. We need to get the guard, see if we can help.
Well, what do you need my help with exactly here?
So we have these wizards from the church, these priests. They're going to help us, and they're confident that with their strength and ours, we'll have a chance at defeating this thing. But we figure, that with your help too, I know you don't have very many men here, but now that we have a combined strength that can potentially deal with this, I think with some help from whatever you can provide, we could rid you of this pestilence that is this fiend, and any help you could give us would definitely I would feel help turn the tide for sure in our favor, that this won't be your menace anymore.
While that is a good point, your target has left the town.
Yes.
Your turn.
I'm saying, let's just assume he's going to return when he's expected to for this contract. And at that point, when we go to confront him, can we rely on some assistance?
Well, it would probably be easiest in terms of my assistance if you were to attack him. Assuming it is actually a fiend. outside the gate. Wait for her to approach. You lay in ambush. You attack, and we support you from the walls.
Well, I mean, if it's actually not in the city, which we don't know because it could change shape, that sounds like a good strategy, yeah. But our main goal was regardless of where our attack happens and what the attack plan is, if we could get some assistance.
I would have to talk to the Baron about this. But if it's up to me, yes, there would be some assistance involved. Simply because we cannot... If the forces that you have arrayed for it are, as you say, then we do actually stand a chance at casting this fiend out without ridiculous amounts of collateral damage.
How many days ago did this individual depart?
I'm not sure. Hey, Jenkins! Bring the gate log for the eastern gate. Some guy in like a guard's uniform, kind of comes in. He has like a sheaf of parchment. Like, here it is.
Yeah.
Starts reading through it.
Looking through.
Looks like she left 2 days ago.
All right. Well,
How long do you expect you're going to be out?
Well, the last trade mission she went on out that direction was about a month.
I say we not tell anyone but the captain of the guard and the priest. We don't tell nobody else that we're planning to ambush this bitch because, she likes to read mine.
Hey guys, I'm certain there's a valuable idea that Mikmik would like to share.
Bear's been whispering to me a lot.
It's really freaky.
Yeah, and I'm like kind of like nodding with a bear, and I'm like, it would be a good idea for us to clear its base of operations now while it is gone. They will not have enough time to react. There might also be some helpful magic items in there to help defeat this thing.
Can I bring up a
I
point?
agree.
We know the merchant left. Do we know exactly everybody who came in after that point is who they say they were?
No.
We are dealing with a creature that can become other people almost seamlessly, can't it?
Well then, for all you know, I'm actually the creature. Ha!
The bear is gonna put its hands up, make bear noises, and fall on its back in fake surprise.
We are taking a lot of risks.
I'm going to be like, because I can read your mind.
You've been doing what now?
Huh?
Oh shit! Privacy violation.
Could you say that again, please?
We didn't say he's been.
Yeah, sure. If it was up to me, I would have fucked off with this thing and never come back to town with it.
He said he could do it. He didn't say he's been doing it.
You've been reading officials' minds?
No. He didn't say
It's a
he.
joke. It's a joke. It was a bad joke. I've been hanging around gnomes too much.
Make a deception check.
If it helps, I haven't been reading your mind now.
Uh-huh.
I had to be sure.
Yeah, and he's like, uh-huh. Well, you did bring me this information about a fiend. I think I can overlook a little bit of a misdemeanor here with this, but you will knock it right the fuck off, or I will clap you in irons.
Wait, my reading officials is just a misdemeanor? What the fuck?
Yeah, this is like very generous. I think he understands, given the situation, my trepidation in trusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, do you actually stop reading his mind?
Not this time, no.
Okay, he's picturing you hanging from a gallows.
I said not this time, no.
I asked if you
Yeah,
would
I can
stop
only do
reading
it,
his
though,
mind.
without somatic or verbal, once per day.
Okay. Never mind, then.
Yeah, I haven't been reading his mind. It was a joke.
He doesn't quite believe you.
Oh,
Well,
likely story,
that's the
Elizabeth,
truth.
if that's even your name.
So anyway,
Would you
you
believe
know-
if I said that I could also tell the future?
So can a lot of people.
Like I said, it was a bad joke. It was a bad taste. I'm sorry. I
anyway,
didn't mean to offend you.
party. Why don't we go come up with a plan, then come back to the good captain here and our other compatriots that are joining us in this endeavor with our plan, and then we'll go from there. But we need to
I've
come.
already put my plan on the table, but nobody seems to like it. I don't see why. It's a decent plan, better than any I've heard so far, at least.
I mean, it's quite reliable. It just leads to like 6 different people dying and like losing their soul. It's kind of bad.
And they're already dead, mostly. And if this crown is as dangerous as you seem to think it is, which you still haven't told me everything it does, by the way, then giving it to this powerful evil entity is definitely not a good idea.
We're gonna kill it.
Yeah, the idea was to give the thing, fulfill the contract, then oof the thing before it has any time to do damage with it. It's not
Did
the
the
best idea. I'm sure there's holes in the plan.
Did the
But we can
contract
only do
say-
what we have with what information we have available.
Did the contract say that the recipient needs to be conscious when they receive the item?
No.
So how about
Are you
we
saying that we could perhaps give it to a dead individual?
not dead, but we beat the shit out of it, knock it unconscious, give it a couple of thwacks for a good measure, place it in its hand, delivery's done, then off it.
I'm not very familiar with soul contracts and wording. It's
If
an
you place
idea.
an item in a creature's hand, it has been delivered.
If we kill the monster that has the contract, won't that nullify the contract?
It might. It might be lasting
Probably.
beyond its life. I'm not very familiar with these types of pacts and bargains.
Okay, so I'm guessing you guys are leaving the guards barracks then?
Yeah, we gotta go come up with a plan.
Yeah, I think the idea is to clear the base. That is the magic shop. That is another thing. Have I told you about that half elf there as well?
Something possessed or something. I don't know. You might have. I wasn't paying too much attention.
So we're going to take the
Okay,
magic.
well, I'll give you
now?
the mad libs of it since we're already talking about all this. There's a half elf lady there named Rita. She was contracted to serve this Rakshasa for 99 years. I feel like she should be somewhere in the equation of this. You know, she did say if the contract was destroyed. Wait a second. Yeah, didn't she say that if the contract's destroyed, that the contract's null? So I'm pretty sure she said that. I'm going to turn back a few pages.
I mean, but either way, we'd have to find the actual contract, which we know from the last time we were there. He didn't even keep it there, so.
Yeah. He had it on his person, but I'm not sure if he just popped it into existence or if it was already in his pocket.
No, I meant her contract. He didn't have it there. I'm pretty sure he told us or something, so. He might have a secret stash somewhere else.
I'm pretty sure you saw it with your own eyes. Kind of flip back a couple pages. It was green. whereas the one you found was red.
Are you sure that wasn't just another fake?
He had a decoy.
Yeah, he might have had a decoy of a decoy, but yeah.
No, he had a decoy. I don't remember seeing the real one of the girl.
Yeah, I believe he flaunted it as a sign of dominance. I don't know.
I think the word you're looking for is ego, but
There you go.
I mean, if we're gonna clear out his operating store thing here first, I think we should, in case he's still there as someone else, we should go with our full force.
Yeah.
Okay.
This sounds like a thing that we're going to have to handle next week, maybe.
almost 4 hours into this one, yeah, probably.
Yeah. But I think that's our plan, Under, to storm, quote unquote, the shop.
All right, so you guys are walking through town, heading to the magic shop.
No. I meant with the assistance of our priest friends.
Oh, yeah, it'd be good to have them on standby. Similar to the way the guard saved our ass with what was that guy?
So you're going to just have them stay outside the shop?
No, I would have.
Zrichlock?
Why don't we have him come in with us? What do you mean? Those things were tough. We almost died without the creature showing up. I'm saying, if we could be in here, we should go with everybody, including them, clear out whatever's in here, and then if he's not in here, then we maybe try waiting outside the gate or something. But why don't we just assume he's in here and go with our friends?
I don't mind that plan. Does anyone mind it?
Going through with this is going to
one
ruin
flaw.
any element of surprise we have.
Yeah, I see one flaw with that plan. If the girl that works at the shop is there and sees us, then the Rakshasa will know that we are back, because the Rakshasa knows everything the little girl knows.
Okay, well then, I mean,
And there is no good solution with the plans you're proposing, but your plans, go with it.
well, I mean, we could have him, I guess, then wait nearby, and we could go in and see if he's there. But I mean, yeah, I guess you're right there. If we do go clear out the shop, then and he can see through this person's mind or whatever, then he'd know we did that. I mean, we could go there and inquire if he's there, or she, or whoever it was, and then if it's not, maybe we don't worry about the shop and just go on to Plan B of camping.
I have a better idea. What if we go and talk to the shop girl and tell her to inform her master that we have her crown?
Yeah, it's pretty much what I said.
And then set up the ambush for when she comes back to town. Because for the crown, she will come back. I don't know if they can teleport to a place where somebody with a contract is. If they can do that, then this plan will be bad because, she'll just be there. But if she can't and has to come back to town, then we can set up the ambush and do it.
Are the guards and the clerics here yet?
Because I don't know I don't know what a Rakshasa can do. Truly, I don't know.
Well, you've been talking about it. You haven't actually gone and gotten anybody yet.
Wonderful. I'm just going to tell the party. I'm very sure this plan is going to get us all killed for nothing.
We know your opinion.
Yes, you do, and yet you completely ignore it every time I bring it up. With no better alternative from what I've heard.
Well, I'm on the plan. I'm bored with the plan, telling the person we have a crown and setting up an ambush.
What does the bear think? Is the bear asleep? Just gonna
What? No,
cockroach the bear.
I'm
Hey,
back.
you there?
Yeah, sorry, I just went to get like a mug full of milk. Sorry, what?
Yeah. What do you think?
About what? I've been gone for like 5 minutes.
Ah,
Do you guys not hear me? I said I'd be right back.
fair enough.
So, what's the question?
Well, the idea is to get the guards and the cleric with us now. Head over there to the shop and tell the shopkeep that we have the item to lure the individual back. And then we whack them together, but I don't know. What do you think?
Important question, McMick. Do you want the bear's opinion or Gilbert's opinion?
The answer is yes. You can put them separate if you'd like.
Surprise us, Gilbert. Tell us one of them, but don't tell us which one.
All right. I think we should go for it.
Oh, fuck.
Which one of those opinions is the one I gave you? We'll find out.
I know which one it is. I'm just not going to tell anyone.
Look, we have to do something. Like in a game sense, let's make a choice. It's an RPG. There are dice to roll. Let's pick a course of action and do it.
Totally agree.
I feel like we've taken a reasonable steps to get the odds better in our favor. At least we've done something. You know, we can't be omniscient, or whatever you call it.
So what do you guys actually do?
The bear doesn't engage in decision making. I'll leave that to other party members.
Could we make up our mind next week? That would help.
Sure, we can call it here if you guys need some time to consider your options.
I know what.
Yeah, so we'll just leave it here as you guys walking through town discussing your options.
Bear noises.